Okay, so let's begin. Finally, after 1 million years, to get back to the story. Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to NerdHerd plays Curse of Strahd. This is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition module. So we are a group of med school friends who play Dungeons and Dragons to relieve ourselves from our stresses in life. So I have the honor to be the dungeon master in this campaign. So my name is Drew. I'm usually the party death cleric. Currently, I'm the dungeon master for this campaign. So with me are my players. So for this, we only have 5 players playing today. Since 2 are absent. So it's Josh, who's playing as Nashcha. And she's a level 5 arcane trickster rogue, and our bard lock, Professor Helion Chaos Aya, is also level 5, is absent for today. So I want each of you to introduce your character, and then can you name something that your player currently has in their person or on their person that he or she cherishes? It may not be a mechanical thing on your character sheet, so let's just say it's on you always, coming from your past that you cherish. So it made you who you are currently now. So let's start with the person who was absent last game. Let's start with Samuel. Introduce yourself, your character, and name something that he or she has from his past.
Hello everyone, good evening. My character's name is Samuel. He's a Dragonborn Paladin. Yeah. My character currently has a symbol of the Dawn Father, Latander. So before, he's a follower of Latander, and he didn't know that in this quest that he is going through, he didn't know that his devotion to Latander is very important, because in this forsaken land, the life of Latander is very welcoming and very important in their quest.
Was your symbol given by your commander before? That commander
Yeah.
who... Okay. Okay, so after Samuel, our Oath of Glory, he's Oath of Glory Paladin. Let's move to Tanuki.
Hello, I'm EJ. So my character's name is Tanuki. So it's a blood hunter. Ang itong question, bro?
Hello?
Hello. Ano gitong question?
Name something that he or she has that he cherishes, like something from his past
Okay.
that he keeps all the time.
Something fast. Oh, my katana. Yan lang.
Where does your katana come from?
It comes from... It was only passed down from generation.
So it's from your family?
Okay.
Okay, so after Tanuki, let's move to our bard, our lore bard. Let's move to Ozzy, Orcborn.
Hello, good evening. I am Hakan. I will play the player character Ozzy Orkborn. So, the one possession I have in my possession is a war drum that I cherish, because this was a war drum that was given to me by my late father before he passed, and it was actually a prop from the theater that he owned, and he told me to keep it close. I never play it because I don't want to ruin it, so it's just like a memento to me.
Yeah, I noticed he never used his ward drum ever. Okay.
That's my favorite.
So moving on to the last but not the least, let's move to Maki.
Hi everyone. So my character is Maki based off of JJK. So basically the one thing that I always carry with me is of course my sword, wherein my sister's soul is inside the sword. So she speaks to me whenever I'm meditating.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's my guiding one. She's my guiding spirit.
Oh yeah, I forgot, 'di ba? Mai, who made the sword. She made the
Oh,
sword for Maki, right?
yes. Yeah.
By the way, Ozzy, what's the name of your father?
Not the salmon one.
Anyway, so yeah, while you're looking for it, let's do a recap for last episode. This is for everyone who didn't watch and for Samuel as well was absent. So last game, our party recently discovered the secret of the Martikovs and were reminded that they have a common enemy and could help the party defeat him once they have proven themselves. They figured that the Vistanis might be the key, but they will have to follow through with their quest first with the Vistanis. So as the group rested for the remainder of the hours, Maki was reminded in a dream about the three legendary items that they need to obtain from Madame Eva's tarot card reading. So one was held in a nest of ravens, so they figured that it might be with the Martikovs. Another was in a sunken city, and lastly was in a temple guarded by amber giants. As she woke up, they then proceeded to an espionage mission. They decided to go to the Burgomaster's house. So there, they successfully scoped the place without alarming the guards or other denizens in the mansion. Sam was able to steal items that may be of value for the group. Maki was able to see a suspicious room in the attic where the lights might be coming from, according to the rumors. Nasty found a room where she found three books, one spell book, one book of teleportation, and one book that seemed to be a necromancy book that they haven't checked it out yet. And she also found a mysterious artifact that looks like a crystal ball. So as they go back, yeah, they stole it with Nasty's aimful throwing out the window and Maki's skillful catching of the items. So nothing were ruined or destroyed. So after that, they went back to the inn. In the inn, they almost got into battle as Tanuki was confronted by Rictavio, who was the entertainer. His name is not Rictavio after all. His real name is Rudolf van Richten, who is a self-proclaimed vampire hunter. And then he found out that the group was also against Strahd. So because of that, he didn't attack the group. He actually kind of liked the moxie of the group. He kind of liked the how Tanuki was willing to fight him. And he even invited the group in his tower, which was located in Lake Baratok. Okay. So the next day, so that happened. The night went on uneventfully. The next day, the group proceeded early to their scheduled luncheon with the Wachters. By the way, I forgot. Samuel was called the night before the espionage. He was called by Father Lucian to go to the Church of Saint Andrel to help him relocate the bones of Saint Andrel. So Samuel was willing to go with Father Lucian because he was absent last game. So I made an excuse for him to go away from the group. He went with Father Lucian. So we will backtrack when we start this game. Yeah, so the next day the group proceeded to the scheduled luncheon with the Wachters. And then as they arrived, a woman introduced herself as Fiona Wachter. And before the game ended, she said proudly, "Praise be Strahd." Okay, so we will begin the story. We will backtrack the story to what happened to Samuel. Okay, so do you see the map currently?
Yes.
So this is where the party is currently. They are in Vallaki. Uh, now let's move to. Okay. So since we're backtracking, the party is still in Blue Water Inn while Samuel headed to St. Andrew's Cathedral where Father Lucian is. And yeah, I prepared a map for this. So you follow Father Lucian in the streets of Barovia late in the night. And then on the way, Father Lucian, there's more people at night. Weirdly, there's a lot of people walking at midnight in Balaki. Father Lucian greets one man in the road, and the man responds to Father's greeting, and then Father was like, "Oh, how is the catch for the day, my friend, Redford?" Redford was like, the catch is very low right now. We don't get a lot of fish lately. I really think it's because of the monster that's in the lake." "Oh, really? I thought old Grandy was just a superstition." And the fisherman was like, "No, Father, this is a real tale. You might say this is just a fisherman's tale, but yeah, it's real." Okay, Father was like, "Don't worry, my child, we will pray for this, and I hope you get more fish on the incoming days." Okay, so Father Lucian and Samuel heads towards the Church of St. Andrew right then. Unless you want to do something else, Samuel.
No, wala.
Okay. So Father Lucian and you head towards the St. Andrew's Church. And weirdly enough, the church is well lit. It's more alive than you noticed on the recent days. Usually on daytime, it's not filled with people, but at night, as the door opens, and you enter the church, there's a lot of people inside. Milivoj greets you as well. So as you go towards the church area, there's a lot of people praying. And Father Lucian leads you to this in the middle of the church. And then he was like, "We already started, we heeded your advice that we will transfer the bones of Saint Andral because, yeah, as what you said last game, that it might be compromised if we place it in the same location." So Milivoj has already started the construction. He is actually placing the bones of Saint Andral underneath. He's going to make a new location for the bones underneath the bed frame, the bed. So as you enter this church, this area, you notice that as you peer through the pews, it's more filled. And then a lot of people are there weeping, crying. And then Father was like, "It's usually like this at night, my son. This is the only respite. This is the only place for people to come and weep and cry, since it's not allowed to weep or be sad. This is the only place that they could do it." So a lot of churchgoers are here. And you might notice the woman who lost his son, Wilhelmina Rikalova. She's crying in one corner, praying on her prayer beads. Okay, that's it. Would you like to do anything, Samuel?
I would like to approach that old woman and nearest connection. Yes.
You're going to approach Wilhelmina.
Uh,
Okay, so father says, you can join us later to help transfer the bones. You can take your time here in the chapel for now. So he enters the room with Milivoch. Okay, so you're with a woman.
this will just be a quick just a quick interaction. So before I'm going, so she's sleeping.
She's you notice that she's kneeling down on the kneeler in front of the pew, and she's clutching prayer beads, and you notice that there's trickling, her tears are trickling as that happens.
So I
And
will try to do it with much subtlety. I will try to imbue my being with. I will try to. I know it won't have any effect, but I will just try to lay on hands on her and just hope and wish that it will grant her warmth and comfort. And I'll try to talk to her and ask her, how are you doing, madam? Um, you seem you seem in distress.
oh yeah, you haven't talked to this woman yet, right?
Yeah, I don't know her, but I will just ask her.
She looks at you, and she was like, you lay your hands on her.
Maglay enhance parang healing bitaw nga kuan.
Okay.
I don't know if, I know it won't have any effect, but for gesture lang siya.
Sige, I'll allow you to roll your religion check so that we could use religion. Let's see if you connect with your god. Roll with advantage with this. Religion.
Wait lang.
Roll twice, take the highest.
D20. Okay. 18 and 20.
Oh, with a 20.
18 and 20.
You your hands, the warmth of your hands, it feels like you are transmitting like warmth, like divine warmth on her. And she suddenly perks up, and she feels comforted with what you did. And she looks at you and she's like, I saw you. Aren't you with the orc and the bearded man? Weren't you with them?
And I tell her, I'm sorry if I must have startled you. It's just that I saw how you are crying and I thought that you need comfort. I'm also a follower of Lavender, and I know this is just so random, but I wish that whatever you're going through, you will be able to find some answers, and that in my just pray to our Lord that He will grant you, if not the answers, at least comfort that whatever you're going through, it will end. And I will embarrassingly stand up and just pat her shoulders and go back to Father Lucian.
Okay. I don't know if Ozzy told you about this woman. Probably, yeah, with that, she feels comforted, and she feels hoping that she will find her son again. Um, I don't know if Ozzy told you that her son was captured by the Burgomaster last festival. His name is Udo
Oh,
Lukovic. Anyway, yeah, so you leave the woman. You receive one inspiration point for doing this. What would you like to do?
And then I remember that I still have a task to complete, so I go back to the room. I go to the room where Father Lucian is.
Okay. So as you enter the room, you see that Milivoje is currently in the process of digging a hole. The bed is moved to one side, and Milivoje is digging a hole that night. Um, Kindly roll a strength modifier for this night as you assist them. Roll your athletics for tonight.
Athletics.
Uh,
Mm, advantage. One second. 5, 8.
okay, so let's just say with an 8. Um, yeah, with the both of you helping. I'll allow you with advantage because both of you are working on it.
Yeah.
And then
Not
while
really
Father
have
is praying over the bones. Sorry?
it's the same.
8. Okay. So let's just say you were able to finish at around midnight or probably past midnight at 2 a.m. And Father told you that you could stay here for the night if you want. Um, and then Father Lucian asks you what your plans are for tomorrow in the morning.
Mm, I think we will have. Look, I forgot. I have to ask my group mates.
Have you met the mayor, by the way?
Yeah.
Have you met
Monday,
the Burgomaster?
I, I think. I forgot. Sorry.
You know you haven't. You haven't met the Burgomaster yet.
Oh,
Actually,
do you still?
to recap you on this, you still have a luncheon with the Burgomaster and Fiona Wachter on the following day. So you haven't
So
met.
the market clubs, they're the ones you just met, no?
Yeah, the Martikovs were
Okay.
the ones who owns the Blue Water Inn. So Father Lucian tells you, one of these days I'm sure you will meet the Burgomaster. Kindly, please, kindly give my regards to my sister. She's actually the wife of the Burgomaster. Her name is her name is Lydia
Okay.
Petrovna. You know that he is
Uh,
Father Lucian Petrovich, and my sister
oh,
is Lydia Petrovna. She's the wife of the Burgomaster. And wait, I would like to give you some information for helping me. Actually, our family came from a line of protesters for Strahd. We are against Strahd. My long lost relative, Tasha Petrovna, was one of the priestesses of Saint Markovia, who died along with her in the crusades against Strahd. Actually, Saint Petrovna is the saint of Kresk. That is the patron saint of Kresk. So when Saint Markovia was killed in the crusades against Strahd, my long relative Tasha Petrovna died along with her. So, if you are headed to Ravenloft, if by any chance, can you please find the holy symbol of Tasha? The holy symbol of Tasha Petrovna. I'm sure it will help you. If you return it to the abbey in Kresk, where it rightfully belongs, I'm assured that you will be blessed by Saint Markovia herself. Okay.
okay, we'll try to take note of that. The holy question.
Okay. So for the night, I presume that Father Petrovich Father Petrovich gave you a room to rest in.
Okay.
Um and that's where you rested for the night. Okay. So that's it. For the next,
Can I ask, wait,
yes,
last na lang, can I ask, Father, um,
sure.
why is it that we seldomly hear about the wife of the mayor? Is he secluded, or the mayor is just too famous that we don't hear anything about the wife?
Actually,
Yeah.
my wife. I don't have a wife. My sister, my sister is very unfortunate for being wedded to the mayor. Um, she's trying to keep a low profile. I'm sure that she's a good person still. Um, you don't hear much about the wife because she tries her best to follow under the burgomaster's beliefs.
So they were wedded through a political reason.
Yes, they are.
Is
Um,
your is your family that influential in here in France?
Actually, we were one of the most, as what I've said. My family was,
Last December.
yeah, we are a very old family here in Barovia, and then as what I've said, Tasha Petrovna, she was one of the few who fought against Strahd, and with that, through family interconnection, like my wife was betrothed to the mayor.
Okay. When did you last see her?
I do see her once in a while in the marketplace,
Mm,
wherever, but we barely talk. Um, she doesn't visit the chapel as much as I want her to. Please do take care of
has you
her. She's a bit, I think, she's having a hard time. She has a nervous tick right now. She's trying to follow the mayor's belief system that all will be well.
we will be meeting the mayor tomorrow. Do you have any insights regarding the mayor that will help us ease in our conversation with him?
Well,
Like
what I can
what?
say is that the mayor is a very proud man. Just
Mm,
try to impress him as much as you can.
okay,
I'm sure
okay.
you have friends who are very charismatic. He might try to, I don't know, good under go try to move into the mayor's graces.
Do they have children already?
Children. Yes. The mayor has a son. His name is Vincent Vallakovich. I barely
Mm,
see his son. They say that his son always stays in their attic. That's where his. They say that his son is a bit crazy himself. Um, he was previously wed to the daughter of the Wachters, the son of the mayor, which is Vincent Vallakovich, was married to the daughter of Lady Fiona Wachter. I was the one who actually married both of them. It was a forced marriage between the Wachters and the Vallakoviches. And they say that the marriage was brought into ruin, probably because of the son's attitude, as what Lady Fiona Wachter says.
I take note of what Father said. And those are very good informations, Father. Thank you for
Actually,
sharing it to me.
very good. Very good on this. Yeah, so basically, the daughter of Wachters was married to the son of the Burgomaster. And
Mm,
currently they are in a rocky relationship. The marriage was cut short somehow. Okay. So
okay, okay,
let's just say that was what happened that night.
okay.
You go to your quarters where father told you to stay for the night. And for
Okay.
the next morning, he gave you a hearty breakfast of whatever free food that the church can offer you. So probably good soup and some bread. For the next day, would you like to go somewhere?
I'm gonna go back to my to my friends.
Okay. On the following day, you have as you go towards the Blue Water Inn, as you reach the Blue Water Inn, you notice that nobody's inside the place anymore. The group has left, but they um, what's the woman? I forgot her name. Danica Martikov informs you that the group was headed towards the Wachters. Would you like to follow?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go after breakfast and after everything, you note that the group was headed to the Wachter house. Okay, so let's move on to the Wachter house. Yeah.
Ikaw na.
Okay. Okay. So as what you have remembered last game, um, Lady Fiona suddenly bursts inside the room. I'd like to recap what you saw inside this place. So you are currently inside the Wachter's inside their home. You are inside the parlor currently. So there are, as you can see, there are three elegant couches surrounding an oval table. That oval table is made of black glass, and all are set in front of a blazing hearth, above which hangs the portrait of a smirking nobleman. So that nobleman looks like the son of the Wachters, which is Nicholas. But that nobleman has a broken nose and tangled hair graying at the temples. You also see several smaller portraits around the place. You note that there is a portrait of a young girl, a pretty young girl, and the two sons as well. In front of you is the dining room. This is an ornate dining table stretched the length of this room. A crystal chandelier hanging above it imperiously. The silverware is tarnished. The dishes are chipped, yet all are quite elegant. You see eight chairs, their backs adorned with sculpted elk horns surrounding the table. You see arched windows made of lattice work of iron and glass. Okay, so that's it. And in front of you is the lechon that the servants placed last game. And Lady Fiona enters the room and she's like, Praise be Strahd. And I think Ozzy was standing up, about to say something last game. I don't know if Ozzy would like to address the lady.
I was just thinking to myself, well, shit. And I'll just go and say, it's lunchtime, right?
It's lunch. It's around. I think you were actually early, diba? You weren't
Yeah,
planning.
gotta go
It
to,
was 10 a.m., 10ish, and you were quite early because you were planning to go to the mayor's house as well. And that's why Lady Fiona was quite late because she didn't expect you to be this early.
so I'll just go, good morning, Lady Fiona. We have come to accept your invitation to your home.
She
You have a
nods.
lovely house. Right.
You have a lovely house, and as you look around, it's quite like it. The house kind of looks like it's. Um, have you seen Corpse Bride?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, that feel na it's quite gray and very dull. And she thanks you. Thank you very much.
It has a lot of character.
I'm very sorry for my lateness. I just came from my book club. And to my recollection, your invitation was for the luncheon, but you're quite early.
Oh, I apologize. We got the times mixed up because we were also invited to the mayor's house. You see,
Or were you? What does that idiot want from your group?
well, he did send his, I want to say bodyguard, and it was very imposing. It's like we didn't have a choice but to say yes.
I
So
see
we
you've met
thought that we could
his
see you before.
henchman. You've met his henchman, Izek Strasny.
Is that his name? He seems like
Yes.
a charming fellow.
You better be careful with that man. He's quite powerful, as what they say.
Is Izek or
And
is a
For the
mayor?
Izek.
mayor.
Izek. She's talking about Izek.
I
No,
see.
the mayor isn't powerful. He's just stupid. And he's got a lot of guards with him. And that's Izek is the only thing that keeps him powerful.
We
Anyway,
apologize for being
yes.
early. But is it okay that we talk now, or
Oh,
should we
don't
just come
worry.
back?
Don't worry. You are my special guest. And my people, my intel has told me that you've been talking in town against the mayor. Were you?
I mean, it could have been anyone, you know.
Well, I don't want to assume, but you've been doing a good job. Actually, Strahd would kill him if he wants to. I'm sure Strahd is just playing with that man. That stupid man. Mike told me that the bones of Saint Andral has been missing. Have you told someone about it?
Uh, Bones of Saint Andrea. What is that? I
Never
don't.
mind.
What is? It's the
Never
first
mind.
time.
I'm just happy that the bones of Saint Andral are missing. So that means it's a better way for Strahd to enter this city. Anyway,
May
um,
I ask? I'm sorry.
yes,
How have you come to know Strud?
I haven't met the man, but because of you, I have finally found a good. I have finally met him indirectly. You see, he has sent a letter in my house. I'm so happy. And okay, by the way, Ernst, she calls Ernst. Ernst, come here inside. Come here. Can you give them the letter? Um, wait, where is he? She calls Ernst. Um, and this man enters the room from the side, and you notice that this was the man who was inside the bar, shiftily looking at the two girls before. He was a man who listened in with Maki and Asnascha and Nasty. He
I just
gives
look at Nasty. I just give Nasty a look.
Yeah, so he approaches Lady Fiona and he gives Atnasa. She gives Fiona the letter. And Fiona gives no, this is not mine, but sorry, I had to open it because I saw the seal of Strad von Zarovich on it, so I had to read it. Anyway, this is for you. She hands you the letter.
Me? Hand me the letter.
I don't know who's going to hold it. Who
I-
wants to
I'll
hold?
I'll take it. Okay, Mark.
Okay,
Ako yung-
so you're already standing. So she gives you the letter. And this is the letter of Strahd for you.
Do
Oh,
I
it's
die?
too sorry.
Mm.
It's
My
yeah,
friend.
it's got anthrax. Joke. So this is the letter. Okay.
So
So
hard.
my friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strad von Zarovich. It's so hard to read.
Like it?
I'm very blessed to finally hear from my lord,
Yeah,
Strad.
I'm reading it
And
out
you
loud.
are so lucky. I knew for a fact that you are my ally. So I'm so happy that we are fellow allies for Strad von Zarovich.
Yeah,
She
I read it
smiled.
out loud so that everyone could hear it.
Okay. So that's the letter. And at this point, a knock comes from the door. And yeah, where is Sam? Samuel was let in the room, the place. There was a knock in the door, and yeah, Samuel enters the room. Um, and yeah, you're all reunited finally.
Yan, ipakita doon.
Donut.
Si Ali. Ano yun ba?
How about that?
I welcome Samuel and I say, "Oh, Samuel, my old friend, another ally of Strahd," and I give him like an eye thing, so like just go along with it.
Yeah, so Lady Fiona welcomes Samuel and tells Samuel, "Praise be Strad, welcome to this party."
Praise be Strahd, praise be Strahd. And then, what do you have
Yeah,
news?
kindly make a deception check with advantage,
Yeah,
Ozzy
yeah.
and Samuel with advantage.
I wanted.
Not 20. And 2.
I think that's good. Saan siya, Karn? Deception, no?
Yeah,
I got 28.
wow. With no doubt, she like believes everyone, and she says, "Well, you might feel from the town that Strad is a bad person, but actually, Strad might be a bit misunderstood. He's actually a benevolent ruler. If there's something that's wrong with him, he might just be negligent about his followers and he's just a benevolent landlord for his land. So I'm sure that Strahd will take care of you if you let it, if you will it. But if you don't, well, I'm sure Strahd will kill you without second thought."
Uh, we
I
only we only want to be of service to the Lord. If I may ask, how did you come to find the ways of Strahd?
To find what? Sorry.
How did you come to worship him or come to
Ah,
follow him?
well, actually, my family has long ties with the Zaroviches. Um, and we were given good big titles of land here in Valaki. So ever since, my family has praised and followed Strahd. So
I
that's
see.
it.
seen Strahd in person before.
Sorry.
And when she said sorry, I take her hand. And I believe we're not properly introduced.
You're
I'm
approaching her, and
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm approaching. I take her hand and kiss her hand as the woman of the house. And then I'm Samuel. I'm the a dragonborn, as you can see. Oh, there's a cat. I'm a dragonborn, and may I know your name, dear
Uh,
madam?
here.
My name is Lady Fiona Wachter of the Wachter family. I am currently the head of the opposition against the Vallakoviches.
I see. Um, my question was, have you met Master Sky before in person?
No, I haven't. That's what I've told them previously. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him. But
Yeah.
yes, because of you, because of what you did in town, you have caused waves. And that's why I That's why we were given a letter from Strahd earlier.
I
And
see,
yeah,
because
were you able to see the letter, by the way, Ali?
sorry.
A letter was delivered early today. It came from Strad Vanzarovich. So
Ah,
this is the
nadunggan ako. I heard the letter.
okay. Yeah.
And I'm
So
going
it's
to tease Fiona. Just a few nights ago, we saw Strad outside in the outskirts. Was
Nakan.
he what? Was he not from here? Was he? He did not come from the town at that time.
Oh no, he doesn't enter Valaki. Valaki people believe that Strad isn't allowed to enter because of the happiness of the people, but I'm sure Strad is just toying with them. He doesn't
From
go.
my recent, from my recent information that I got from the father, I'm going to insert the 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 fact that he was married to the son's mayor before. I'm going to ask her. Um, is it true that you were wedded to the son's mayor before?
Me? No. I'm sorry. You might have. Where did you get this information? May I know?
I got it from women. Sino to?
Father.
I passed by women. Ay, kanina, chismis siya dito. From women
Kindly,
just gossiping around town,
okay.
and it piqued my
Kindly make a persuasion check. Let's see if she tells you information about.
two
Sorry.
two.
Are you helping Ozzy in any way? I'm sure Ozzy doesn't really know about the story.
But
But
Panemon,
Lady Fiona says that
I just go like, yeah, yeah. I think I've heard of that. It's been yeah. I have heard of that story, and I just give him like an inspiration, like I kakon, I kakul, I kakulbo, like yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
would you
And
like
I
to
just give
use would you like to use by the way, you got an inspiration die due to
Inspiration.
role play earlier. You could use that as advantage and then you could add inspiration if you want.
yeah.
The
You can add
advantage.
eight 1d8 to your roll from me.
1d8. Yeah,
Yeah.
28.
28. Okay. Well, you might have heard it from Father Lucian. Yeah, he was the priest who officiated the wedding between my daughter, Stella Wachter, and their son, Vincent Vallakovich, in wedded union. And because of that, my daughter is dead.
Oh,
The Vallakoviches killed my daughter.
why was such wedding
Kindly make an insight check, by the way. Insight check. Everyone make an insight check. Tanuki, anyone who's listening in to the conversation, kindly make an insight check.
15?
Asa ang insight, ani, love?
I. So, I.
Ah. 7.
6.
15 ako.
Tanuki.
2.
Okay.
2.
Gonna
Samuel,
15.
you get a hint that she's not being fully honest with her statement that her daughter is dead. That is why I detest the Valakoviches so much. And that's one reason why I brought you here.
If I may, intrude, where is your daughter buried? So that at least we may at least pray for her soul in honor of Strad.
I actually never saw my daughter again. They said her body lies inside the Valakovich manor.
Yatag ang bag. Yun sa
She looks sad, but it's not convincing.
I I hold her hand when we finally when we go to this dinner with Strad, I'm going to personally tell him about your daughter's death and that hopefully we may find her body. There are those gifted people who are skilled with the arcane can or clerics can talk with the dead. Do you want to help with talking to your dead daughter?
As you do that, I think she notices that you carry the Dawn Father's insignia. I think it's very blatant on Samuel that he is a paladin of the Dawn Father. She smiles and she wonders, by the way, are you with the Dawn Father?
I am. I won't deny that. Why do you ask?
Just
I butt in. He's in the clergy to be a spy to our Lord Strahd.
kindly make a um okay yeah, I'll make it a sige ano na lang si Ozzy ako iparol o kanang what do you call that? A per
Deception.
deception roll with advantage. Ano, just flat deception because Samuel was saying I am and you were just saying that no,
He's a
he's
spy.
in with the story.
Yeah. I mean, he is, but he's just there to, you know, an inside man. So it's going to be 25. I know, wait. Sorry, 28 then.
Dude, your charisma is broken. Anyway, yeah,
A liar.
she at first there is a like judgmental stare at Samuel as he approaches and she notices the Dawn Father insignia and she looks at Ozzy and she smiles and she says I see, very good, at least we have more people with it with different affiliations that is with Strahd. Okay.
Then I approach her and then just approach her near her ear and whisper to her, I need to be very convincing. Then I smile at her.
I think at this time, she calls on everyone, like everyone, please, let's sit down, let's have food, let's eat something.
Yeah, I
So
don't
yeah,
think we can stay long because we have to go to the mayor's house. But thank you for the letter. We will be sure to put in a good word with Lord Strahd in your name.
so you're not going to eat anymore. I prepared suckling pig. As you can see, she prepared lechon. You prepared? Hindi ka nila ako lechon na.
Can I make like is the food does the food look good or does it look ominous? Is it I don't know. What how can I like is it a perception? Like I want to check if
Uh,
like the food is
Poison.
okay. It's not like will I any
you're looking specifically for something. Kindly roll this something that's related to intelligence. You can roll nature check usually to check for poison or whatever.
yeah, I think
Nature
nature
or
will
history, probably you read a book. Basta dapat it's intelligence based.
okay, nature check of ano, 18.
18. You know for a fact that it's not poisoned in any way. And she looks at Nastya, and she smiles at Nasty and says that I see that one of Strahd's minion might as well be part of your party. My sources, my friend here, Ernst, told me that you are a vampire, right? And Nasty smiles a toothy smile at her. And she proves. She approves. So
I guess we
are you going to eat?
I guess we can grab a quick bite. I mean, it does look very tasty, but just a quick one because I don't want to make that Izet guy angry because I think he doesn't like me.
So since this is still around probably 10 to 11 a.m., you had a snack. This is just lechon. Like for now, she's like, we have prepared a couple of dishes, but you can start eating the suckling pig right now if you want, since you are in a time crunch. And by the way, I called you here for a reason. Um, if you please, I am planning to take over this town. FYI, I'm planning to take over this town. You see, I have a lot of followers here. I have a cult. I have started a cult against the mayor. And if you would help me kill Izek Strasny, I would be happy. I will
Isn't
do
Izek
the
a
rest.
follower,
You
a
plan to
follower
kill.
of Strahd?
You what?
Is Izek not a follower of Strahd?
Izek Strasny is with the mayor. And the mayor is against Strahd, is what they say. The Burgomaster, I mean. So if you kill Izek, I will take over. I'll make sure that the Vallakoviches will die, and I will be the next Burgomaster in town.
As she's saying this, I'm just looking at everyone on the table, just while eating.
You're beside her, by the way. Um, and if you do this job for me, it will make my life easier.
We will see what we can do.
But what's in it for our group if we do that?
Well, if you are following, if you're following the footsteps for Strahd, it will make Strahd's reign better, right? If I'm the head of town, it will help us. And you will get out of town easier because your plan is to get away from Barovia, right? And Strahd can help you leave Barovia.
So it's true that the festivals are working in keeping him away.
No, that's what I said. Strahd is just toying with the town. He can enter this town anytime he wants. He's that powerful. He's just having a fun time playing with the mayor. He likes his
Right,
stupidity.
right. Okay.
So I guess after a few minutes, I say I think we got everything we need. Does anyone else have a question? And if not, then I would like to thank you. We would like to thank you for this delicious food.
Kindly roll a perception check.
Where's the one?
Ito, itago niyo.
Perception check.
I knew it. We're gonna die with this food they gave us.
Eh di dapat constitution save. This is just a perception.
17.
17 ming duha.
You notice that you're dying
18.
on a perception.
I think Ozzy, Maki, and Tanuki hears a bump from upstairs. Uh, it feels like something is upstairs.
Uh,
And I think at this time, Fiona was busy talking to Ernst about something. While you are eating, you hear like a bump coming from upstairs. Yeah, that's it.
I yeah, I say, can I be excused? I would like to use the little men's room.
Ah, of course. Um, Wait, I don't think they have a bathroom here. Our bathroom is outside.
Oh, is it not upstairs?
Yeah, we have an outhouse outside. We don't have a bathroom within this place. I'm sorry. We are rich, but here in Valaki, our restrooms are outside.
Uh, yeah, I guess I'll make it my way to the outhouse.
Okay. While everyone's eating, you stand up and you go
Can
here.
I sneak up? Can I try to sneak up?
Oh, you're trying to sneaky sneak.
Yeah. If no one is following me, I'll try to sneak up.
Kindly make a stealth check for me.
Okay. That is 18.
Okay. Let's just say with an 18, you went up slowly. Well, mag-rolls ako for her, be. Yeah, let me check. Okay, everybody is busy in the kitchen. You you might be able to peer through this area. You might see this woman is busy preparing something in the kitchen, food. And you head up. Okay, I didn't prepare for this. You climbed upstairs. You notice that there is a balcony upstairs, and I'll show you a map of the second floor. Oh, Ozzy is doing a solo stealth mission.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
didn't do this last time. You were just outside.
I'm not a sneaky
Because-
guy.
I
okay,
was.
so
Yeah.
so as you head up, um, you slowly creep upstairs. You notice this is a hallway with a window at each end. So there are two windows at both ends of the hallway. Um,
Okay.
you see framed portraits and mirror festoon the wall, surrounding you with judging looks of dark reflections and dark looking people. So it feels like the house of like I forgot the name of the family in Corpse Bride. It's very sallow. It's very sad. You see framed portraits of sad people. It look like they're judging you or staring at you. You hear something scratching in one of the many doors. Nice scratching. There you
Uh,
see probably one. There are one, two, three, four, five rooms, six doors. I'll allow you to do your perception check with advantage to know where the scratching comes from.
yeah. Exactly. But what did I roll with? That is perception. No, it's gonna be perception. Only 16.
With a 16, you know for a fact that the scratching comes from okay, comes from this room.
Can I try to listen in to? Is there like growling? Does it sound like an animal?
Okay,
Okay, if it's an animal, if I suspect that it's an animal, I'm not gonna open the door.
okay.
'Cause
Inside you hear someone talking. Okay, this is what you hear. Little kitty wants to play. And then another scratching sound. That's what you hear.
well, shit. Can I do anything? What do I do?
I found a mouse somewhere here. Where is it? I'm so hungry. Little kitty wants to bite your head off.
Should I just send a cloud of daggers into the room? I'm joking.
No, it sounds like a voice of a young woman.
A young woman. Should I open the door? I don't know.
And
Make an
you
intelligence check, please.
underneath the door.
Yeah. Sorry, that's metagaming, but yeah, that's what I should do. I'll try to roll for intelligence to see if I understand. I mean, like, I would have thought about it. Wait lang. 16 plus int is
Yeah, you know for a fact that it
16.
might be the daughter.
No. Like, Stacy told me you can try to peek under the door, and like that's metagaming. I rolled for
Ah,
intelligence to see if Ozzy would thought of
ah,
doing that. He rolled an 18, so I guess he would.
But with a high intelligence check, I was about to allow you to do an intelligence check kung kinsa ka who you think it is. It might be the daughter.
Can I look under the door? Like, is there a crack under the door that I could?
Sure, sure. Make another this is an investigation check because you're specifically looking for something. Perception ba
Investigate.
yung investigation? I think this is a perception. I'm not sure.
Perception, investigation.
Yeah, I'll allow either, whichever you prefer.
Give me just
Perception or investigation.
okay.
Wait lang kay higdaan sa mong cat ang among dai.
Magday is taken hostage.
Where is the die, baby? Where is the die?
Did I prepare for this? I
I've
think
been
I did.
rolling so good with that.
Trao,
die.
trao.
Okay, give me that. Natural 20.
Okay, so with the nat 20, I guess you see the entire scope of the room. Um, okay. Okay, so you see a woman that is bound, strapped in bed. Wait, I want to read the okay. So you notice that this room is musty and dark. There's an iron framed bed fitted with leather straps stands near the wall. There are no furnishings within this room. You see scurrying away, in one corner of the bed, there is a woman, young woman, who looks like she soiled her nightgown. And then she's talking to herself like a cat. And she's looking for a mouse. She's like, the kitty is hungry. I need to eat.
Mani siya ang kitty. This is the
Yeah.
kitty.
So this is the woman. And she looks like the girl that's on the portraits downstairs. And that must be Stella Wachter. So what do you do?
I will not do anything. I'm going to stand up and sneak down. Like, this is getting weirder and weirder.
Okay. So kindly roll another stealth check just to make sure that you weren't noticed again as you go down.
I rolled let's 25.
Okay, with the 25, you made it look natural that you open and close the door, the front door, and it feels like you came from the outhouse.
I go into the room and say, you do not want to go in there for a while. It took 2 flushes.
It reeks of Aussie. It reeks of orc poop.
Yeah, if you ask me, it's a masterpiece.
So you see them already feasting on the lechon. You see them eating the ribs now as you enter the place. And Lady Fiona was like, well, I hope you washed your hands so you can eat now. Okay, so at this point, anybody wants to do anything as Ozzy sits down.
I think we're done with the dinner. Does anyone say anything?
I think we're pressed for time. I mean, it's nice. Thank you for everything that you've shown us, your hospitality and everything. But I'm afraid we have to go. We don't want to. We don't want
Yeah.
to make the mayor suspicious.
Oh, it's okay, my dear. I understand. If you'd like to join my book club, you could always join. We go every day in our cellar to praise and worship Strahd. You're welcome to join us. Thank you so much for partaking with me in this meal, and I do hope you kill Izek Strasny. So thank you. So you all finish your food and leave the house.
I Once we're far away from the house, like I check if we are being followed, or is anyone like listening in on us?
Well, no. But you know for a fact that she's got a lot of people here. It feels
I
like
tell
the town is divided between their families.
I tell the group we have to go back to the inn just before we go to where's the house of the
Mayor.
mayor and the burgomaster again?
Yeah, here.
Okay. As we pass by, we have to go in. I have to. Yeah. I say we have to go in. We have to strategize about how we're going to act in front of now. Yeah, like how we're gonna present ourselves to Lord Strahd. I'm just like saying stuff now. If ever we're being followed, like praise Strahd, may he, may he
You're
be.
saying that out loud, Priest Strad?
No, I'm
No.
just saying it to them so that if someone
Okay.
hears, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so easy enough. You are able to go inside Blue Water Inn. Do I have to open the map for you, or you're?
No, it's
Let's
okay.
just say you are. There
In
is
the
a
room.
vacant table as in
No,
the
no, no.
room.
We're in
We
our
go to
room.
the room, yeah, to make sure no one is listening.
Okay, let's just say 15-minute walk. It's still 11. You went to the Wachters at 10. You finished by 11, and then it's currently 11:15. So you head up to your rooms. Okay.
And I say, guys, sit down, gather around. What the fuck was that? When I was going to the bathroom, I didn't really go to the bathroom. I snuck upstairs after we heard that thud, to see what was there, and there was this creepy girl in. She was strapped to her bed. She was talking like a cat, and I think that could be the daughter of what's yung name sa ano sa Wachter na ano?
Fiona,
Fiona.
Fiona.
Fiona. I think that's the daughter of Fiona. She's just strapped to the bed, and yeah, she just it smells bad, and I don't know what to make of this. I mean, and I just thought that, oh, maybe they were stand-up people. Then she goes and says, "Praise Strahd." What the fuck? I mean, is everyone just an asshole here?
Maybe she was trying to hide the fact that her child is mentally insane.
Well, that is true. But why would she say that she was killed?
Maybe to incite a plot that the mayor is evil.
Probably.
I mean, the mayor's an asshole. That's a given. But if we help her take over this town, then God will charge. I mean, I don't know what to do. I think the only way to deal with this is to kill both of them. I mean,
Yeah, but
what
who will be left to take care of this town after we go away from here?
why not the
The
father, the priest, the head of the church?
Or how about the family of what's that?
Morticums.
Rose,
The
yeah,
Crows?
the Morticos, yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah, I think
like we could have this. I've heard this town have like the thing called election where they pick by popular vote who would be the leader. I think that's a good idea, don't you think?
I think I heard about that. I think it's called democracy. It's a
Yeah,
new word.
exactly. I think the people should vote. The people should pick who they wanna lead.
Anyway, I think
uh,
that's too far ahead. I think we have to focus on what's in front of us. So right now we're going to head to the mayor.
What are we gonna do in the mayor's house? I mean, I'm sure he knows that I've been talking shit about him.
Yeah, clearly everybody's been bringing that up. You weren't smooth.
It could have been anyone, any green skinned person.
You're the only green skinned person in town. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I just didn't like his vibe. I mean, the answer is clear. We have to kill both of them.
Can we just go to lunch first before killing anybody?
I don't know. I mean, I'm so into this plan that we have to kill both of them, right? What do you think, Tanuki? What should we do?
I I think you had too much coffee.
Uh, yeah, I agree.
I mean, you are morally gray, right? I mean, you've been stealing a lot of shit. I think we should kill both of them.
You've been stealing a lot of shit.
Okay, we can do
Yeah,
it
that's two.
at night.
Nasty's with me, right? What do you think, Nasty?
Yeah, Nasty disappeared. Nasty's not here right now. But Professor is with you. Professor was like, well, what would RB say? Well, if you want to kill him, then the problem is the entire town would be alarmed by that. We need to find a way to make it like an accident, if that's what you want.
Mark.
I have an idea. I will run it by you before we go to the mayor's house. We tell him that the Wachters are trying to set up a coup and they have followers. So they fight amongst themselves and then we pick off who's left. What do you think? I mean, we can both sides and then we can come in and bring down the hammer of justice. Isn't that right, Samuel?
Yeah, that will be a good. Yeah. Just wondering. Between the two parties, we know that the mayor has Ezric, Eznik, the Eznik, no, Eznik,
Isaac?
Isaac,
yeah, Ezek Stradny. Aside from him, who are his more stronger um companions? Just gauge. I just want to gauge how powerful they are, and as well as the Wak the Wagner, the
Wachter.
Wagners, yeah, Wachters. How strong they, aside from they are being backed up by Strahd. Do we have information about this?
the professor was like, well, Lady Fiona said that she has a cult with her, so maybe, yeah, she has her army as well. I
And
think
when she meant,
Maki's idea is quite good. That we need to hear from both parties.
I think that's the best idea, just to avoid yourself getting killed right now. Maybe after hearing both sides, we can come up with a plan on how to proceed further. We don't need to kill anybody right now.
I don't know. I'm so married to the idea that I'm sharpening my I'm sharpening my sword right now. I guess. But if things are looking south, I am gonna sell the Wachters hard, sell them out to the Burgomaster, let them handle their shit, and I I, I say we call that Plan B. If everything goes south, just have them fight each other. Maybe we can enlist the help of the Morticos.
Maybe you could also start a rumor. Maybe you could start a rumor and have the mayor hear it about the vertical.
Oh, yeah, then that would mean that didn't come from me. Yes.
Anyway, that's another plan. How about we just head out right now and go to the mayor and see what he wants from us?
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
do that.
so is that what the party doing? You're headed to the mayor's house, the burgomaster's
Yes.
house.
Yes,
Okay.
we're now heading.
So you head to the burgomaster's house just in time for lunch. Okay, so you reached that location as to where you did your espionage last night. And as you approach their house, moving down, you notice Izek Strasny ordering a couple of guards, and the guards are currently holding a woman in front, and the woman was like, I'm innocent. I didn't steal anything. And Izek was like, that serves you right for stealing a couple of silverware. You better leave this place. Guards, put her into the stocks. So the woman was brought out, and it looks like the woman is she looks like a servant inside the house, and it feels like she was yeah, she was
Okay.
uh, and they said that she stole a couple of silverwares within the house that night. So
Who
you
stole the silverware?
I smacked Tanuki's head. What you think?
yeah, so yeah, and Isaac was like, it's very hard to find good help nowadays. And Isaac goes back inside the house. Yeah, he goes inside the house. So you approach the door.
Uh,
So, what would you like to do? You are in front of the house. The guards are currently looking at you, and they're not moving right now. They're just being steadfast in front.
I just nudge uh Ozzy and tell him why we're here.
Greetings. We are being expected. We are the.
You are the travelers. Okay. The guard opens the room, and the first thing that you notice, I guess, is there are a lot of haystacks inside the house. Okay. Let me open the Wachter house for you. So as you step inside, I'm going to give a description of this place first. Um, you notice that this is a very grand house, as what I have said before. It's a three-story house. And based on the stories that you've heard before, there are a couple of like lights emanating from the attic. So as you enter the entrance hall, you notice that there are a ton of framed portraits adorning the walls of this grand foyer, which features a wide staircase with a sculptured railing. So at your right, you see staircase going up. Uh, a long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion and has several doors leading away from it, including one of the far end. You see bundles of twigs that are heaped against the walls. So you notice that there are, yeah, besides the woman, there are a couple of people carrying twigs in and out of the house. It feels like these are um, the ornaments that will be used for the next festival, which is the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Okay, so the guard, as you move through here in this area, there is a woman. Oh no, there is a woman. Just wait lang. You are greeted by a woman that looks very nervous. She steps out of this room, which is the dining area, and she's like huh. She was shocked as as she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, you must be the travelers. Welcome to my house. All is well, all is well. My name is Lydia. I am the wife of Vargas. Welcome to my place." And she calls out to women inside the room, "Ladies, ladies, my guests are here. We can now move. Can kindly move out now." So inside the room, you notice that this place on your left is a dining area. You see women standing up, like it's a group of women, Valakian women, who are just like nervously standing up and leaves the area. So there's a couple of women here. And she's like, while we prepare this place for you, kindly can you stay inside the um can you stay inside the den while I call my husband? She nervously opens the door for you to stay. So this is the den.
DM, wala si, ano, no? Wala si, Nasty.
Yeah, for now, because it's hard for me to navigate the game.
Si
For
Professor
now,
Nasha.
huh?
Professor Nasha.
The professor is with you.
Ang, ano, medyo confused ko sa picture.
Yeah, so Nasty is not there. Sorry. Nasty is not with you, but professor is with you. So she talks to you and uh, um do you have any allergies? Anything that I need to prepare? Any preferences on the food?
I take
Um,
his hand and I say, Lady, Lady Burgomaster, it's an honor to meet you. And I give her like a kiss in the hand and say, I think whatever you have prepared would be sufficient and delicious for us.
Okay, so as you kiss her hand, she is trembling currently, and her hands are very sweaty. Delighted to meet you. All is well, all is well.
I'm going to also approach, and then I'm going to also hold her hand, and then I'm going to whisper to her, your brother sends regards, and he hopes that you are well and being taken care of in here. I'm going to whisper that to her, and my last statement would be, "Hail Lathander, the Dawn Father."
She looks shocked. She was shocked that you said that. Uh and before she leaves the room, she quickly smiles at you. She gives a hint that you comforted her somehow. Kindly give my regards to Lucian as well. I do miss him. I It's been a while that I've talked to him. And she leaves the room hurriedly. A guard stations on your door as you enter this den. So the den, you see padded chairs and couches lining the walls of this cozy carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke. Wait, tama ba ako? Yeah, pipe smoke. And mounted on the east wall is a head of an angry looking brown bear. Yeah, there is the bear. And so that's it. Would you like to do anything? A guard is just stationed on the door against you, looking away.
I personally just take a seat and just look around.
Can I check the window? Can it be opened?
There's a guard.
This window sa gawas.
Yeah, the guard isn't looking at you guys, but yeah, you could try to investigate the area.
Looking for an escape route if shit goes south.
The window is shut. It can't be opened.
But it's like glass, right? We can break through.
Yeah, it's glass.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just very nervous right now. And like, guys, if this is the day that I die, I just want you to know that I have no regrets. Even the alleged rumors that I have allegedly spread. Yeah. So it was nice knowing you guys.
And yeah, by the way, Nasty slipped past you guys. I think Maki, you noticed that Nasty is looking paler than usual, and it looks like she's having hunger pangs. She needs to feast
Mhm.
because she didn't eat anything during the luncheon. She got hungry.
She's off to find orphans.
Or to make orphans. I mean,
Like orphans. Okay. So probably
Can I check
five.
the
What would you like to check, Tanuki? You see a bear in front of you.
a bear? Oh, can I check if it is real or not?
I I whisper to Tanuki, "Don't steal it.
No, I want.
Don't steal anything.
Don't steal anything."
I
Yeah.
just want to check if
Apparently,
it is
the
true.
bear. Kindly roll an insight check, Tanuki.
18.
I guess with an 18, you understand this room is meant to this room. It feels like this room was specifically made in order to unnerve visitors, like make visitors feel uncomfortable, and
Working.
like you have a feeling that yeah, they are trying to scare you at this point.
Yeah, Ozzy's just fidgeting in the corner.
I say to Ozzy, "Stop sweating like a fat pig.
They can't kill us, right? They can't kill us right.
You're being too paranoid right now. Chill out."
But I've never had to face the consequences of my action. This is the first time.
There's always a first for everything.
I mean,
Okay,
they can't connect it to me. It won't hold in court.
Maybe if you just shut up for a moment, we can deal with the consequences later.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. I mean, I'm a good liar.
Stop fidgeting.
I can talk myself out of this. Just for me.
Okay, great. Let's just wait.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to inspire myself.
so I think 10, 15, probably 20 minutes you waited. It's
Yeah,
very unnerving. It's very weird. And suddenly, the guard in front faces you, and he was like, "Rise and acknowledge the presence of Baron Vargas Vallakovich, the very kind and wise leader of Vallaki. Third of his name, all will be well as long as he reigns as our ruler." He talks to everyone, and he talks to you tells you to rise and acknowledge him. So
We all
someone
rise.
enters the room. Okay. Um, someone a stern looking guy enters the room. Beside him are two mastiffs, two bloodhounds, and behind him is Izek Strasny.
muna siya.
Yeah, that's the Baron.
It's the Godfather.
And he's like, "Good day, and all will be well." He looks at everyone. He pauses, looks at each and every one of you. "Please introduce yourselves," and waits.
No one's talking.
Since I'm the nearest, I think, I say to him, "Good day, Baron? No?
Burgomaster.
Good day, Burgomaster. I
All will
am
be, all will be well.
all is well. My name is Maki Zanin, and these are my companions." I point to Tanuki. Tanuki, introduce yourself.
He
Good
looks at
morning.
you,
I'm Tanuki. All is well.
and he looks straight at you, Ozzy. He looks straight at you
Yeah,
and smiles.
at that moment, all the nervousness, all the yeah, all the fidgeting just melts away. I'm a trained actor, and I can act innocent, and I say, "Hello, honored Burgomaster. It's an honor to meet you in person. I've heard so many good things about you. I am Ozzy, by the way."
Pleasure. He
And
looks at
see,
Professor, and Professor is like, "My name is Professor Helion Ksea, and I am leading a I'm currently leading an expedition here in Barovia, and very nice to meet you. All is well. Pleasure. And he looks at Samuel.
Upon looking at me, I immediately make a kneel like a soldier kneeling, and with a very confident and very sort of militaristic voice, announce my name. My name is Samuel, dear Burgomaster. It is not quite so often that we always meet the presence of Burgomaster. So you are the second Burgomaster that we have been introduced to, and the previous one, sino pangalan ng Burgomaster before? Si, wait
Sorry,
lang, wait
ano?
lang. So, ano ko,
Ismark.
ibang-
You've met
we met
Ismark.
Ismark before. It's a pleasure that in this lifetime we have met two Burgomaster. Then I take a bow.
I did hear the passing of the Burgomaster there in Barovia. Well, I
He
do
died?
expect for them to,
He died.
the father of Ismark, I believe, died.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The father of
Ay, si Ismark. Igsoon ni Gon ba? Katong ay nakaw ba na?
Irina Koyana.
Sorry na yan.
yeah.
Babae na kauban na to.
That woman, that random woman. Anyway, I do applaud the fact that you answered with my invitation. Thank you for coming. Despite the rumors that's whispered about me, they say that a suspicious looking green orc has been saying some things behind my back. He looks back at Ozzy.
Oh, I'm sure they are all just wrongful accusations. I'm sure that they don't none of it is true. Wouldn't you agree? It's just baseless ramblings of a madman.
I say with a loud voice after to divert the attention. I vouch for the honesty of my member, Burgomaster. I am a soldier, and we always pay respect to the whoever is the head of a town or a nation. And we wouldn't want to make enemies from you.
Wait, you thought it was me? Oh, that's just being racist. I
I'm
just
not pointing any fingers, my friend. I'm just saying facts.
But I might know who you're talking about, though. I did see a green looking fellow the other day. He passed through the blacksmith.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you make a deception check? I was planning to make you do a deception check with disadvantage, but since Samuel helped you, make a flat roll.
I'm sure it's okay. I rolled 29 deception.
Wow.
Okay. Well, he calls he talks to Isaac. Have you been telling the guards to patrol properly? Because people might come and enter Valaki without my knowing. Kindly make sure that they are dealt with. Talk to them. Punish them if you must. Anyway, I have a luncheon with you, everyone. Kindly proceed to the next room once you're ready. He walks out and heads to the other room.
I throw Ozzy a sharp look.
I just, wala na tao sa room, no? Wala na sila.
Isaac went out probably to talk to the guards.
So no one's there. Yeah, I just have to.
There are guards. There are guards stationed outside. I think Isaac is reprimanding people currently.
Yeah. I just hyperventilate in the corner, like, oh shit. Okay. Yeah. And I just collect myself. Like,
I I go forward towards Ozzy. I grab his collar and I slap his face. Get yourself together.
yeah, yeah, okay. First of all, ow. I think that took a point of health. And yeah, don't worry. I got this. I got this. I can make it. But how good was that? Oh my god. I
Keep your
haven't
keep your mouth shut, okay?
I do better when I'm
Let's
talking.
let's get through this lunch without anybody dying.
Look, I have learned at a very young age that if I talk long enough, I can make anything right or wrong. Either I'm God or truth is what I make it to be. Okay, I'm in the zone. I just say I'm in the zone. Don't worry. I got this.
And then we head out.
You hear his voice. Helga, get your food ready. Call the visitors. And a woman, like a a servant, enters the room, and she's like, "The food is ready for everyone. Kindly follow me to the dining area." She leaves the room, and you are brought inside here, the dining area. Who would like to sit beside the Burgomaster?
I will sit beside him with all the innocence.
The other side.
I
Yeah.
sit beside Ozzy.
Tanuki, where do you want to sit? You want to sit here, Samuel?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Wala man si Tanuki. Tanuki is somewhere. Okay. You can see him just standing and waiting for everyone to settle to sit. And there are two more guards here at his back, by the way. I do apologize that we will be using our wooden spoon and fork because apparently one of our help stole our silvered forks. So we will just be using our wooden eating utensils for now. It's very hard to find good help nowadays. Anyway, all is well. Kindly help yourselves. And he sits down. So,
Nanay food.
yeah, food are there in front of you. You see a lot of food. There's fruit, there's custard pie, there's lamb, and mashed potatoes on the table. But nothing
Yeah.
as good as suckling pig that you've had before. Kindly
I
help
gr-
yourselves, my friend.
Yeah. I also voraciously eat.
So, what have you been doing, travelers? Why are you here in Barovia? And why Valaki?
I look at the group and should I go first?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Being the Burgomaster, you must have some information and connections. You see, I am a victim of love. My partner was lost, and I've been trying to find her. She wandered. I've heard information that she has passed through here. I'm sure she stands out. She's a large, muscular woman. Oh, and her skin is fiery red, and she has horns. And she used to carry a long big sword, but I hear that she has abandoned it. So I don't know if you have heard of any person that matches the description that passed through here. Any information would be helpful.
Hmm, interesting. So you're here for you need to find someone that you love. Well, it's very hard for me to give information if you don't scratch my back first. If you
And
want
how
something, you have to do something in return. Are you willing? Are you up for it? If you want intelligence, I'll help you.
if it is within our means and the group agrees, I don't see why not.
How about you? He looks at Samuel. Why are you here? It seems like you are a
Oh,
religious man. He looks at you judgingly.
you are
I
not
see you
mistaken
are a
for that.
follower. Sorry? Sorry?
You are not mistaken that I am a religious person, but I am also of a military region because I was a soldier from my town before, and I was let's just say I was taken. I was held captive. I was held slave for a couple of years by one of the not so friendly Bistamis, and I'm finding my way out of this of this domain that Strahd's governs.
Ah, I respect you because you don't, you, based on what you said, I don't patronize with Vistanis. We don't allow Vistanis in this town because they are followers of Strahd, and anyone who are followers of Strahd should be punished and killed. So
That's
it's
what I have realized traveling in this nation. Um, any more questions, my dear Burgomaster?
he looks away and looks at Maki. How about you? Why are you here? Your scars are quite extensive. Are you are you a warrior as well?
I'm a mere monk, and I just joined the group because I just needed company as I'm trying to find my father. That's all
Hmm,
I tell him.
interesting. It seems like you have a lot more about you, but I do appreciate someone who's got different, like, have different agendas, I guess. Then he looks at Tanuki. Why are you here?
Ah, um,
Absolutely.
I'm an archaeologist, so I just travel in the place of summer forest, and then suddenly I just visit the the Barovia. I just want to search something hidden treasures.
He's an adventurer, is what he's saying.
He's not a thief.
What? Sorry? He looks at Ozzy. What did you say?
Yeah.
I stomped my feet on
No, no, no.
Ozzy's foot.
I wasn't saying it as fun. I was just, I was just
Ah,
commenting
you were
outside.
thinking that. He's a
He's
thief.
not a thief.
And he looks at Professor and yeah, you are in an expedition. And Professor was like, yes, I am on an expedition to study Barovia. And all my companions are gone. So I find myself with these group of adventurers. At this time, Lydia enters the room. She she bows. She bows awkwardly at everyone, and she acknowledges her husband, and she's trembling weirdly. Can you imagine that? Like a person who's always, she's always, yeah, she's got anxiety with her. She quickly sits down on her table and she apologizes to her husband. I'm very sorry for being late. Um, yes, I was taking care of something outside. Um, yeah, she sits down and Vargas just stares at her, stares daggers at Lydia. So if you want, by the way, yeah, if you want information, you have to do something for me. Um, you see, um, I want you to look for someone. His name is Bluto Korgarov. He is a wanted man that my stupid henchman Izek Strasny cannot find in town. So I think he's just outside town. He is a drunkard who defaced my home after the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Can you please find this man for me? And if you do, I will try to do whatever favor that you want.
Hmm.
Um,
Do you have a description of this one?
This is like a fat, short. He's a fisherman, so I think he might be in the lake somewhere. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's it. He's fat, he's short, he's drunk.
That short drunk. I think that narrows it down to maybe half of the population here.
Amusing. Yes, anyway, if you find this character, Bluto, I might give you reward or I could give you information. You see, this town is a pinnacle of uh, good graces. This town is the only place that Strahd cannot enter, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm happy because, as you can say, all is well. If you just follow that mantra in your life, all is well. And Lydia follows, yeah, all is well, all is well. Yeah, all is well.
Hmm.
all is well. Can I ask,
Yeah.
dear Burgomaster, two things? First, why do you think Straw doesn't enter this town? Is he not able, or doesn't he just doesn't want to?
Strahd cannot enter this town because I am a genius. A genius like
And
me would understand that Strahd can only enter into places wherein there is sadness. If you feel something with joy, of course, something bad cannot enter it, right? It's obvious.
in
But
this ingenious idea of yours, if I may so ask, from simple person like me, how did you come about the idea that Strahd cannot enter a happy place or happy town?
Well, it was an experiment for me, and turns out I am a genius.
Would you like to do the
This is
honors?
the only town in Barovia that Strahd cannot enter. Do you know the town of Berez, the town in the south? It got overrun, and currently it's now a sunken town because Strahd overrun it.
A sunken town. Yeah.
our ears perk up at that sound. But then I I tell the burgomaster, but you know what? What's very what you're saying is conflicting with what the Wachters were saying.
Explaining.
Why? Are you a
Yeah,
follower of Wachter? He raises his
No,
eyebrow at
no,
Maki.
no, we're not. We're not. We're not affiliated with them in any way. It's just
Why?
that
What have you heard from those crazy cultists? What have you
the
heard?
the head of the family, that woman, what was her name?
Fiona,
Fiona.
Fiona.
Yeah,
Ah,
Fiona. Fiona told us that Strahd can actually enter this town anytime he wants. He's just toying with the town. That's what she says.
Do not believe
But
that woman. She does witchcrafts. One of these days, I'm going to send Izek there just to slaughter that stupid woman.
I'm sure it's
Can't you
just
just do that? Can't just Egypt just walk into her house without any problem? Why hasn't Egypt been there?
Sorry, what did you say? That
I mean, if Egypt can just stroll to that house anytime, why haven't he been there? Why that didn't happen yet?
Why
Yes,
well,
haven't
you
you
see,
dispatched that yet?
I need to be
yeah.
careful with my moves because the Wachters, they're very influential. They're one of the oldest families here in Valaki. I couldn't just slaughter her outright. If I do that, I might just lose 50% of my followers here. So it would be a stupid political move. But if I can, in a stealthy way, I'd like that woman to just perish because it would make my job 50% easier.
What if we were to tell you something that could help you in making this decision? I mean, we've only been here for a couple of days, but we have learned a lot about your town.
Pray
Would you like
tell, can you
to know
tell
what
me,
I
pray tell, give me the information or I will have you captured.
Well, that does sound appealing, but the information I'm about to give you is much more valuable than just my life. I mean, my life is worthless. You see, I have heard of a coup that is forming. Someone is trying to overthrow you. And I know who I mean. I know you know who
I
I
know
mean.
it's Fiona. She's been against me for from day one. I mean, I know for a fact that she wants to win the next election, which I'm sure she can because I do have the entire infantry with me. What
Oh,
information what else can you tell me that I don't know?
well, I'm sure you're aware that she has a lot of followers, and one of those followers is Strahd himself.
I said Strahd can't enter this place. I'm too
Well,
good. I'm too
Right,
smart.
well,
right.
let it be just a cautionary tale that it was in the goodness of our heart to warn you. If one day that it comes to the test that Strahd does enter this place, just remember that our merry band of uh, adventurers came here to warn you in the kindness of our heart and to see this town flourish more. If you will not take it, that is yours. That is your prerogative as the Burgomaster.
Okay. I will take that as a boon. But if you really want the graces of my rulership, kindly follow through with my request. Okay?
Do you
Can I
want
ask?
do you want us to kill this guy?
No, you just have to bring him. Bring him to me. I
Can
want
I?
him I want to see him suffer.
Can I ask something, with your Burgomaster? I don't mean to pry or to intrude regarding this issue, but I did hear rumors that your son and Fiona's daughter were married before, and that their marriage is now off, and that some rumors did say that um, um, Fiona's daughter was killed by your family. How true is that?
Uh,
By that information, you see Lydia currently pacing like she's you know that ano kana bitong tiil nimo pag kanang worried kayo. Kanang murag
Uh,
yeah, it looks like she is perspiring so much with that statement. Kindly make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
oh, 18 and 6 plus persuasion.
6.
What pa yung mga plus to? Flap dolls to.
Whatever that
Persuasion, 2 plus 5. So 11 and 18.
Okay, 11. Okay, whatever that lady, I'm sure you've talked to that Fiona woman already with the information that you said. Whatever that woman is spouting about, yes, I agree. My son was married to her daughter. And what I can say is that her daughter is crazy. She's a crazy bitch. Whatever she got it in her own volition. That's all I'm going to say. And besides, it is our
Why is
business.
she claiming that her daughter was killed by your family?
Because
How
she
true is
wants to
that?
ruin me, obviously. She wants to ruin me. I'm sure
Obviously.
I'm sure she has her daughter locked up somewhere inside the house.
How are the
Oh, I
populace
know.
opinion about this matter? If they think, do you think it will bring down votes from Fiona if they will know that her daughter is not really dead. She's lying.
I guess it would. If you could prove that she got a woman locked up in her house, then that would help me. Would you want to do
Mm.
that for me? If you could
Perhaps
do
we can
that,
Ah,
check with
I'll give you
us.
praises. I'll make sure that you are the special guests in my next festival next week. How does
Perhaps
that?
regarding the
per-
that would be
perhaps we
Sorry?
can bring Isaac with us as a backup,
yeah.
and he would be the witness to this. Do you trust Isaac?
Of course. He can't. Of course, I do trust that gorilla of a man. I raised him. He will follow whatever I say.
Yeah, perhaps he can come with us and he can witness that there's actually a woman locked up in their house.
Well, I'll see what I can do. But first and
And
foremost, I want you to do my request first.
one
Of
last
course.
thing, Burgomaster. You did say that this man that we are going to hunt, he took the head of the wolf, of the October wolf, no? He
Who?
took something from you.
No,
The
he
man that we are going.
vandalized.
This
Vandalized my.
man? He
Yeah.
defaced my property after the festival.
Oh, he is
He
vandalized.
he put up tissue paper all over in front of my house. That's it. I
Okay,
want
okay.
him hanged after that for his insolence.
Does this man have a known family in the town that we can ask further information about him?
I don't think that he's got a family. He's a drunkard. He's alone. But he's a fisherman, so I guess he might be near the harbor. He ran away, so he might be outside town.
We'll see. So I think with that, guys, we should take this request as a priority, right?
Yep.
So
Of course, it
Priority
should
number
be a
one, of
priority
course,
since it's coming from me. It needs to be your number one priority, okay?
Of course. Of course.
my
And by
liege.
the way, you are invited in my festival next week, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. You might have noticed that there's a lot of hay outside. That's what I'm going to use for my festival. And it's going to be a good spectacle. It's going to be amazing. So you need to be there. Okay? It will happen
We
7 days from now. And
we will
if you
be.
do my request, I'll make sure that you are the primary guests.
Okay.
So
So
everyone finished their meal. Um, and do you have any more questions?
um,
I have none.
yeah, I'm good. I just wanna go out. My confidence is already tearing down.
Okay. The woman, Lydia, thanks you. The Vargas stands up first and he gestures to the dog. His dogs are beside him, by the way. I just didn't put it here. There are two bloodhounds always following him. And he stands up and he says, I'll take my leave. And Lydia, come with me because we need to talk. Lydia, she shudders, she shivers, and both the Vallakoviches leave the room.
I turn to the one of the guards and say, "How's it working here?
What do you mean?
Is the pay good?"
We, of course, it is. The good thing about it is, the mayor helps us, helps our families. So as long as we follow the mayor's request, our families are taken care of.
I invite them to the table so that they can eat with us.
No, we are
Come.
not allowed. I'm very sorry. We are not allowed. We can't.
How about if I gave you food from
No.
my person?
I apologize, but we can't accept anything from guests. And
That's
at
too bad.
this point, everybody hears an explosion from the third floor.
Third floor.
Yeah, there is a like a thud, a big laboratory explosion from upstairs.
We just say, what was that?
What the fuck was that?
It's very normal here. It's very normal. It's just it's the son of the mayor. He likes to experiment a lot.
With bombs?
Is that the son who was married to Fiona's daughter?
I cannot answer any more questions, but yeah, the mayor has only one son,
Yeah.
um,
I'm
Master
sure
Vic.
I'm sure you're very busy, but um I mean, if it's been such a bore, and maybe perhaps you can come join us and charm us with your with your presence, and I cast charm person at this person. Stealthily, of course. Wait, let me see if it's stealthy. I rolled
You're charming the guard.
one. Stealthily lang para dili maibawaan sa the other guard.
Kindly
I
make
rolled,
a. You can
I
cast it
rolled
in a.
21 for stealth, then you will roll for a wisdom save.
Okay.
PINOY.
What's your saving throw?
For wisdom, wait, sorry,
Spell saving throw.
16.
Ah, he barely failed. Um, and he looks chummier. That if he was talkative already, he looks chummier than before.
I give him a glass of like what are we drinking? Is that like beer, wine?
He looks around, make sure that the maid is not around. Okay, I'll just take one glass, okay? Uh
It's a secret between us. Don't worry, we're friends, right?
Eric, what are you doing? No,
Oh,
it's
come on,
just
open up, man.
glass. It's just one glass. Okay, he drinks mead. No, not mead. Sorry, wine. He drinks wine. What do you want to know? This is just between you and me, okay?
It's between us. Yeah, don't worry. No one's gonna know. Just want to know what that explosion was. It was very
Loud.
loud and scary.
We've been told not to really meddle about it, but we know that Victor is doing magic. His son took a liking towards the arcane, and it feels like he's trying to experiment. But we haven't really seen the room. We haven't seen the place, but we know that his son likes to meddle with magic.
Do you think his son meddled with his wife?
You know what? There is a rumor that his son is. Are you sure you're not going to tell everyone?
Oh,
We're
Gloria!
friends. Come on.
More
What are you talking about?
Michelle!
Don't worry,
I
yeah.
don't know anybody here.
Remember the time when you're standing in the door?
He looks at
Yeah.
Alex. He looks at Alex. Just between. It's just. This is just okay. Anyway, his son drove Stella Wachter crazy. I think his son did a spell on her, and that's why the daughter of the Wachters became crazy. So the Wachters got the daughter back, and I think the daughter is with them right now. You know what?
Interesting.
His son is a bit sadistic, if you know what I mean.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think we have everything we need. You've been such a good help. And for your troubles, I want you to have my special pouch of jerky. Here, there's 10 pieces of jerky. I think I'm almost out naman at this point. But, he was a big help. And you know
Oh,
what? Here, have my
thank you.
plate.
This looks important. It does. This looks like it's outside Barovia. I'm gonna frame
It
this.
tastes, it tastes phenomenal. You should have one too, and I give the other guard some. And don't worry, it's just between us. We're friends here, right?
We are.
No, of
We are. I will see you in Blue Water Inn. Thank you so much.
course.
Before we leave, I'm going to drink my tea and I'm going to finish my tea because the tea has been spilled.
Before we leave, I get all the custard pies and stuff them in my bag. Okay. I
Yeah, at
love
this
sweets.
point, the maid enters the room and she starts to clean up. And it looks like the maid is overworked right now because I think she's the only staff left in the house. There's nobody, no maid, no more help inside the house. So she's very busy cleaning up and bringing dishes from your table to the kitchen.
I'm gonna
Okay, so you're done. You may leave Mayor's house if you don't have any more agenda or plans.
We head out.
Yeah.
At this point, Izek is not there anymore.
We shall see ourselves out.
Okay.
yeah.
So you leave the manor, and it's around probably 1 or 2 p.m. in the noon time, like I post lunch. So where to?
Lunch. How far is the lake that they were
The
asking us to go
harbor,
to?
the harbor, yeah. Or is it?
Um, Probably an hour's walk from the gate.
Is it the harbor where we're actually headed to?
Yeah.
Not
Like
harbor.
we were supposed to go to the lake, right? Or is the harbor different?
You mean the place where the fisherman is?
Yeah.
For your probably if you check the map, that is the only body of water that's present in.
That's where we're headed to.
Yeah. Yeah. So everything lines up. Yeah, I think we can do everything in
That's the
one day.
only body of water that's present within Barovia besides Lake Baratok and Cherpool. Hala, sorry, I opened the wrong map.
So, just to recap, we have to find the kid for the Vistani. We have to find this fat, short, ugly
Bald.
guy. Bald? Was he bald?
He's bald. I think he was bald.
There was only three information and we don't remember.
Short
Bald,
and
short,
drunk.
We don't.
drunk.
Did we
Yeah,
get?
he was not
Did
ugly.
we?
He was bald.
Did we get the name?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
Bluto Korgorov.
Buluto.
burger. I mean, we could just go head straight to the harbor, then we can do everything there. I think the kid was also in that area, and the booze was also in that area, right? DM?
The booze.
Yeah, the
The
booze for the
winery.
Morticos.
The winery is far away. It's a couple of hours away, if you remember.
What else were we supposed to do in that area? There was another thing, like there was three things that we were supposed to do.
Uh, Based on what you remember, when you were in the Vistani enclave, they were thinking that the child might be meddling around the lake or in the
Mhm.
ruins at the south. And
Okay.
the winery is here. This is the Wizard of Wine, so it's quite far away.
Okay.
And the lake is just nearby, actually.
Harbor, the kid. So just two things, but still, let's think that would be more that since it's closer.
I suggest we head to the lake now.
Yeah, we had to the lake.
I mean, we have nothing else to do, right? It's just an hour of walking.
I'm just
How about it?
yeah, we could do that. I'm just happy that I didn't get killed, and I just realized how awesome I am at lying. I should
With
lie more.
very good charisma rolls.
Yeah, I
Yes.
realized as Ozzy that I should lie more.
I roll my eyes at him.
It's much easier. It's better than the truth.
Okay. So you're headed to the lake, right? You're headed to the lake.
Yes.
Okay, so it takes you about an hour and 30 minutes to get there because you're still going to go up. You're going to head up towards the gates towards the lake. Guards didn't pay you any mind because they already know you. They were already informed who the party are. They allow you to pass through. The only thing that they note is that be sure that you're going to go back before dusk, before the end of the day, because we will close the gates by probably 6 or 7 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, so it took you an hour. Kindly roll D20 for your travel.
Mora.
Kisa, tanan? Kita tanan?
Dili. Just one of you who's traveling. FYI, as Nasti is still not with you.
I
Parang si-
rolled 6.
Okay.
Ako
Your travel going to the lake is uneventful, and you are greeted at the foot of the, what you see as you approach the lake area. At the foot of the mountain, you see a mountain in front of you. This is the mountain area. At the foot of the mountain, nestled in the misty forest, is a large lake. You notice that the water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds or overhead like a monstrous mirror. So as you approach, pulled up along the south shore are two small rowboats. And okay, I'm going to give you a map for this. And so this is a lake. And as you approach the small harbor, probably 100 to 120 feet in the distance, you see a third rowboat. You see a third rowboat in the middle of the lake. You see a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
Does he look fat?
Okay,
Bald.
That's bald.
unless anyone is trying to do something else, kindly roll. Are you trying to perceive? Look far away. It's around.
Yes.
He's around 110 to 150 feet away from you. Kindly roll perception with disadvantage because it is misty, and it is quite. Yeah, it's very misty.
14 na ako.
14,
For me,
18, 20.
20,
12.
12.
yeah, I don't see shit.
Can I
You
use
don't
dark
see
vision? Pwede ba?
Okay. Tanuki, you smell the fishy stench of the lake. It feels like it is fresh water. Mao nang pinaka first na na-notice si Tanuki with your very keen smelling ability. You don't smell any death. You just smell fish, and yeah, it feels like it smells like what you smell in a fishing district. In a it smells fishy. For Samuel, I guess, with your your dragonborn eyes, you notice that this man, one fishing like he he put down that this man is fat, is bald, and he dropped his pole beside him. He looks very tipsy, and he gets a bag. It looks like a bag of potatoes, very big bag. But the thing is, the bag is moving, and he's planning to dump it over the lake.
How
He's
large
like,
is the bag?
uh probably halfling size.
It's a kid.
The bag is struggling. It looks like the bag is like moving, and he's trying to like put it down the lake. And
Do we,
Wait lang. I think I have a
with a
parang-
huge splash, the bag
Ah!
falls inside the lake.
I hurriedly try to go into the water, try to save the bag from whatever it's in there from drowning. Am
I
I
also
able to?
dive in. I
You're
also
the
dive
only
in.
one. You're the only one who saw her
Ay,
as of
siya
now
lang?
because of his high perception. Samuel is the only one who saw that.
I
So you
shout at
just
Samuel, where are you going?
I think
there's
it's
someone in the bag.
Samuel, you're going to jump in the water.
Yeah.
What are you saying,
I
Samuel?
mean, I mean,
Well,
there are boats.
I would be able to hear. Will I be able to hear uh as Maki shouting at me? Because I will respond.
Probably you know that you notice that the group is still in the harbor.
Well, I would hear
Like
if I would
shocked
hear
that you
Maki
jumped.
shouting at me, asking, "What am I doing?" I'll respond with, "There's someone in the bag." So
And
they'll
I
see
start
me
to,
trying
Samuel,
to,
you are wearing heavy armor, right? You wearing?
yeah. But I will use my fearless athlete. So nakoy ati sa akong kwan.
I mean,
Nakoy
there is a
plus
boat
my
right
agility,
there.
What's your strength score, by the way? Is it
strength.
18 above?
It's plus 18, just 18.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ano, 19, sorry, 19.
Okay, so there are two rowboats. The professor, what is everyone doing? I'd like
I,
everyone to roll initiative, starting now.
Boat intelligence.
Let's do
Getting
this
the
as an
boat into the
initiative
game.
because this is a fast-paced thing. Yeah, roll for initiative.
11. 11. 11 for
Please
me.
ako battle
13
music.
for me. Roll for intelligence.
9.
Okay, I'll note it first. What is yours, Maki?
11.
19 for me.
Okay, obviously first si Samuel. 11. What is Tanuki's?
9.
Okay. Ozzy?
13.
Okay, Ozzy. Professor is 5. Okay. Okay, at this point, the bag is currently still in the water and it's still floating. It's struggling to keep up. Samuel, you're the first to act. So the first thing that you do is jump into the water.
Yeah. So as a bonus action, I'm going to channel divinity to augment my athlete to season. So
What
for
does
the
that
next
do?
10 minutes, so
Can you
meaning
remind?
for the next 10 minutes, I will have advantage on strength and dexterity checks. I can
Okay.
carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much as normal. And the distance of my long and high jumps will be
Okay.
increased to 10 feet.
So it is around 150 feet away.
How
For your
far?
action, that's a bonus action, right? To do your channel divinity, or is it
Bonus.
bonus
Yeah,
action?
bonus.
Okay, what's your action? You swim towards it.
Sorry, I wasn't able to get the context of the one. So the person throwing the bag, he's in a boat.
That's it.
Yeah, the person throwing
Where
the
is he
bag,
again?
assuming that it is Bluto, is throwing a
Uh,
sack off the boat.
the boat
And
is near the shore. How near is the boat from the shore?
150 feet away.
You fucking idiot!
Unsa Maki?
I shout at Samuel, you fucking idiot! It's too far!
No, I didn't get the. No, my God, sorry, I didn't get the call. I thought
Well, you
I
can
thought it
swim
was
towards
just.
it. Given that
I
you
thought
are
it
an
was just
athlete,
ano.
I think it would be easy for you to swim.
Yeah, I will try to swim towards it. So twice the distance, it's 30 feet speed, so 60.
Kindly roll a strength save.
possible ka sa mga powers ni Professor?
Not 20.
Not 20. Let's just say
Not
with
20.
your like panic, you are able to swim at least 50 feet on the first go. So you
Okay.
are only 100 feet away swimming. Okay, so that's your action. Let's move to Ozzy. What would you like to do? By the way, Ozzy, you see everyone I think sees lights in the distance. Right behind the boat, you see four orbs. Or probably, I don't know, you see lights in the distance.
I'll jump on the boat
Okay.
and try to start rowing towards it.
Are you going to wait for everyone to get in? Are you going to be the one who's going to row?
Probably.
Your boat.
So I just sit and wait.
Sit and
Okay,
wait.
come on,
Na,
come on, guys.
please.
Okay, ready,
Is it my
action.
turn? Is it my turn na?
I'll hold my action, and once we're close,
Okay.
my
Maki?
action is to help the person who will row. Para
I say shit because the big dragon is already in the water with his armor. He might drown. So what I do is I push the boat out
Okay.
so that I can hop on it. Pero the other boat, I prefer the other boat. And I tell the professor, hop on, professor.
Okay.
He's what kind of genasi is he?
Professor? He's
Um,
an air genasi.
An air genasi. Can you make any spell to propel us?
I'll
Can you
check.
make any spell, huh?
Wait, let me check.
I'm
Ay,
just gonna sit there.
You're all alone.
okay, so Maki sits on the other boat.
Sorry about
Tanuki,
that.
what would you like to do before they start to move?
I will hop in Ozzy.
Ozzy's-
There we go.
Okay, so Tanuki hops on the other boat.
Like massage ko siya.
And
Massage. Go.
Professor
Massage.
hops on Maki's boat. Let me check. The professor will check for spells.
Just to propel us.
Na yung mga innate, di ba, quality sa mga genasi. Hindi lang ako familiar sa air.
Okay, the professor will sit behind while Maki is on front. The professor will cast Thunder Wave the back. And let's just say it will double your speed going there. Maki, I'd like you to roll a strength check because you are rowing with advantage.
Wait lang. Strength. 17.
17, that's with advantage, right? Okay, so let's say you propelled yourself 60 feet towards the child. Who would like to row? Are you both going to row, Ozzy and Tanuki?
I'll help him.
Okay, Tanuki,
Yeah, I can.
roll a strength check, athletics check.
Athletics.
Ah,
I will help him.
15
So with advantage.
plus 4. 19.
19. Okay, you were able to move. If we're going to move twice, you propel yourself 60 feet away as well. You note Samuel is around 50 feet away. Okay, so next turn. Samuel, what would you like to do? You notice that the
Sure.
bag is currently going underwater now.
So I'm gonna start to dive in and then try
Okay.
to close the gap.
For your 2 actions, you're moving towards the boat, right? So 2 actions, like 2 movements. Kindly roll your athletics check with advantage 4 times. Take the highest.
Four. Four.
Hmm.
19 ang so far. 18, 18. Wait lang ha. Just gonna add something to 19. 2 plus 3 plus 5. 24.
Okay, so with those rolls, you are able to close in. You're around 50 feet away na lang or mga 40 feet away. You're closer, you're faster than the boats.
Okay.
Wow.
I guess you made that.
With armor, you brave
No.
the waves.
No, I'm channeling my divinity, so I'm glowing a bright gold around the aura right now.
Okay.
You can see the water glowing.
Done better on the boat.
Okay, so Ozzy, what would you like to do?
Seeing this impossible feat of strength, I start to think of my next song, praise for the hero, and I will just continue to help Tanokiro. When I'm 60 feet, within 60 feet of the boat, the guys that we see, I want to cast Hold Person.
Okay. Since Tanuki is rowing, I'd like Tanuki to roll a strength check, an athletics check with advantage. So roll twice, take the highest.
20.
Not 20.
Oh, 9 ang isa. So 20 na ako.
Okay. With a natural 20, you boosted 40 feet away. And then for your next movement, roll again. Twice.
Twice. Okay. 3. 16. 16.
Okay, with a 16, you are able to close in to at least 100 feet. You're already 50 feet away from the boat itself. Okay, now let's move to Maki. What would you like to do? Mag-row ra gyapon ka?
Yeah, I'll still row and I shout at the professor, "Do it again!" Thunder, diba?
Okay, so the professor already used one thunder wave. Let me check his spells.
Oh.
Yeah, I can do it again. The professor casts Thunder Wave again. So, Maki, kindly roll with advantage. Advantage twice. So, 4 rolls, take the highest.
4? Oh.
4
okay.
rolls, 4 d20s, take the 2 highest. Strength, athletics check.
That's 7. 18 plus 7 is 20. 25, then 11 plus 7, 18.
Okay,
25
so
and-
with those rolls, you were able to close in to around 110 feet. With a professor's Thunder Wave spell to boost the boat. Okay, so I'm going to open another map for this. So this is round number 2. I'm counting. Okay, okay, so this is what you see. You see jagged rocks in the surroundings. And you see this man. He's not bald at the moment. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So the 2 boats are here. The 2 boats are here. How do I duplicate this? Okay. And the professor, Maki, You're closer, I think. Okay. The professor will do a bonus action. He will cast... Wait lang. Tama ba? I can do a bonus action as long as it's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do anything. You're the DM.
Yeah, based on the rulebook. Professor will do a bonus cantrip, Eldritch Blast on the man,
You need again?
and he missed. Like the
Egypt.
professor tries to look cool, and he casts Eldritch Blasts from this distance, but it didn't hit the man. So it goes wide. In the distance, you see 4 orbs here, and the orbs are weirdly moving. Kindly roll a perception check for everyone.
Dancing lights.
Samuel, with disadvantage. Perception check with disadvantage.
16.
7,
4.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Maki notices, like, let's roll for the professor. Professor is rolling so low. Anyway, Maki notices in the distance there are what seems to be birds. Flapping birds in the rocks in the distance. Like here. Can you see it? There are what seems to be birds. Okay, so it's Samuel's turn. Samuel is currently diving underwater, and kindly roll a perception check again.
Again.
You're trying to look. You're looking for the bag, right?
14 and 15.
Okay. You see the bag barely. Let's just say that the bag is here. It's already probably 50 30 40 feet down below.
Okay.
The bottom of the
Oh,
lake
yeah.
can't be seen currently. It's pitch black.
Dive.
We're going to dive towards it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's easy to get there. Question is, are you able to carry it up?
Yeah, because my, katas akong fearless athlete, I can carry, push, drag, lift twice as much as normal.
Okay. Sige, I'll just allow your strength check, your I'll allow your athletics check with advantage, and then add 2.
Okay. 18.
18. So with an 18, it's easy for you to lift it up. So it feels like, imagine us swimming with armor and you're carrying a sack of potatoes. So you're able to move up. So for your 2 movements, you have the bag and probably 20 feet away from the surface of the, like, to break the water. Okay, so that's your turn. Okay, now it's Ozzy's turn.
Away from the guy, right?
Wait, you're holding something, Ozzy, right? You're already 50 feet away. You're holding something ganina.
My action. For my action, I would like to cast Hold Person on the guy in the boat.
Okay, what is the save? What is the save, Ozzy?
Wisdom.
With disadvantage? Of course it is, because he's drunk. Yeah, he fails automatically. He seizes, he can't move, and he falls to the ground.
Okay. And that would be my action. I will concentrate on the spell.
Okay. Maki,
I continue rowing. I'm still so far.
you could jump if you want.
How many boxes the I to the quad?
40 feet away.
What's swimming speed? Parehara ba sa walking speed? Or half?
Swim speed is same as walking speed. But I'm going to ask you to roll for strength. Check.
Swim ka ba to?
No. I'm going to
I row.
rowing.
Continue rowing.
I'm just gonna continue rowing.
Okay. Would you want the professor to help or would you like him to cast spells?
I'll Seeing as he missed his Eldritch Blast, I asked him to just give me more power. Help me more rowing power.
Power.
Oh no. Okay, the professor will use another he'll use another slot for his thunder wave.
It's a boom. Boom. Boom.
It's a fastest way.
Like,
It's the fastest way for me to conserve energy.
funny kasi imagine.
Maki, kindly roll with advantage.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay, so with the dirty 20, you reach here.
Bonus action, can I just hop on his boat?
And throw him down. He's paralyzed.
He's currently paralyzed. He can't move.
I
You
wait
can-
for Samuel to go back up so that I could help him get the sack.
Okay, so this man is just staring at you. And he looks dazed. Okay, next is Tanuki. What would you like to do?
I will continue rowing.
Ozzy is concentrating, so I'll just tell you to roll a flat check, strength check.
Okay. Twice the one.
If you want to use your bonus action to move Yapon.
Oh, sige. 17.
And
7.
okay, I think a 17 will. You just get here. With a 17. Okay, the professor just used his action. Okay, now the lights, you notice that the light starts to move towards you. And apparently these lights aren't just floating lights. They're not just floating lights, but they have a stalk underneath the water.
Oh my god.
So out of the water, a creature not jumps, but erupts from the lake's depths.
Wow, what are we fighting?
Mataba!
So a giant creature erupts from the depths.
Hey. Goodbye, Samuel. Your dragon food.
Okay, so that's the thing. And the Bluto tries to blurt out something, but he can't talk currently. He sees the creature, and Feels like his eyes are watering seeing this giant creature. So, this creature will attack. Bluto is down, so Maki is in front. It tries to hit Maki. It tries to bite you because you're the only one standing on the boat currently. With an 11 plus. Of course, I think a 21 hits, right?
That's it.
I'm going to
Maybe.
use my cutting words.
Okay.
I say, "Hey, fish face, pick on someone your own size," and yeah. So I'm going. Ako din mag-roll.
Oh,
I got to roll a D8.
let's say.
Okay, so what does cutting words do again? It lessens my roll, right?
So I rolled a 6. So 21 minus 6.
What's your AC, Maki?
18.
Okay, so it misses. It sees Ozzy as he talks to as Ozzy talks to it. It then uses its second action to try to swipe Ozzy out down from the boat.
Why do I hook?
Its tail erupts from the bottom and it tries to hit Ozzy. Something like that. It tries to hit Ozzy from the depths. It has a tail attack. It rolled a 19, so it's a 29.
It barely hits.
Yeah, not just Ozzy, Tanuki as well. Tries to hit Tanuki as well with a 13. Since it's a cone, you both get hit. Kindly make a strength save, both of you.
Six.
That's 9.
6.
9. Ozzy falls down. Falls from the boat. You fall 15 feet away in the water. Both of you get
70.
9 damage for each and every one. So both of you gets 9 damage. Okay, so that's its turn. Okay, now it's Samuel's turn. Samuel, you're currently clutching the bag that is struggling. You
Okay.
are 20 feet away from the surface, and then you notice a giant tail beside you, like a big serpentine like monster moving about. What would you like
Okay.
to do?
Going to get to the nearest boat that I can see, and I'm going to place the bag onto the boat. Can I do that?
Make another strength check, please. Because it's hard to put. I think strength check with
22.
advantage.
Professor should be helping.
22.
It's not yet his turn. Ang last move yan niya kay Thunderwave. With a 22, no issue. You were able to put the girl. But she's still inside the bag.
Is it still moving, the bag?
It is still moving. With your good save. It's still moving.
Okay.
So you are here. Are you going to climb up? If you're going to climb up, it's gonna cost you a bonus action.
No, I'm going. Can I still swim towards the tail that I'm seeing? I'm going to take a hit with that with my sword.
Hmm?
I'm going
Sorry?
to. Can I still see the tail?
Yeah,
And then
it has a whole body, like probably the entire body is here.
can I
So
reach to the tail and try to hit it?
yeah, sure you can. Does it
Para,
are you above water? Are you going back inside? You're going to go underwater.
Um, try surface pa.
Okay, so mo swim ka, doggy paddle towards it and then hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Roll to hit.
Carl, I forgot to roll for concentration check. Pero I
Oh,
rolled a 21. So I
sorry.
maintained-
A 21.
I
You maintain concentration despite the fact that you fell. You fell off the boat. Sorry, Samuel, what was it?
Sorry, unsa gani ang kwan i-add sa kwan sa
Roll to hit.
Flat lang ba na siya?
You roll
Plus
your d20, add your proficiency, which is 3, plus your strength.
Okay. 17.
With a
17 to
17,
hit.
you hit. You hit the sea
Okay.
creature.
So, ano lang siya? 1d6. Then I'm going to divine smite. With 1d6. 6 plus. I'm going to use one of my divine smite. So 2d additional 2d8. 6 plus 2d8. 7 and 2. 9 plus 7. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 damage,
Okay,
Carl.
dead. It's dead.
15 damage.
Yes.
So it takes damage. It cries out in pain as you swipe at the sea creature. And then with anger, it uses its legendary action to hit you.
Wow.
Can.
It uses its legendary action for this turn to hit you as well with the tail.
Okay.
With a this is just a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Mine runs 19.
Okay, it doesn't hit you. You dodge as it pans
Oh.
towards. Okay, so it's Ozzy's turn. What do? You're currently swimming beside the boat. You fell from the boat.
I'm gonna keep swimming. I think I'll swim towards the boat with the fisherman. I will drop concentration on hold person, and then I will look at the fish creature and say, "Well played, good sir. But how do you like some knives in your face?" And I cast cloud of dagger right at him. That's not level 3 na ako siya i-cast. So that's gonna be 64. Okay, so 4, 7, 12 plus.
Cloud of daggers is like 10 foot, no?
Oh, Tayang area lang. I rolled 12 plus 20. 20 damage, magical, no save. So he just takes 20 damage.
Okay.
And I will try to hide behind the boat. Like
So
under
it screeches out, and you are gonna hide for your bonus action. You're gonna hide here.
yeah, like that. Just away from his eye line.
Make a stealth check.
Other side, I don't know. I rolled 12.
Okay, it still sees you. It tries to bite you. For its second legendary action, it tries to bite you.
What are we doing?
With a 21, it reaches out from the boat like in front of Maki and it tries to bite you.
Can I use my reaction? Ay na lang? No, no, no. Fine.
Ozzy will take you will take um 9 damage
Oh, ang damage.
and kindly make a strength save.
9 damage. And strength save.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 14.
Okay. You are currently in the jaws of the creature. You are clamped inside the jaws of the creature.
I will roll for concentration.
And surprising thing about its jaws is that inside its mouth, something is glowing within the creature. Something green and glowing is inside the creature. So Ozzy is currently about to be swallowed. Okay, so now it's Maki's turn.
For my concentration, I rolled a 13. I think I'm good.
Okay.
So, the monster is near me, right? Kay like, hindi magikon si Ozzy.
Yeah. It's currently like over you, like it's arcing over the boat.
I'm just.
Um, I'd like to jump up and I unsheath my sword and I try to stab the monster, the closest part that I can get.
Sure. Roll to attack.
15. What? Napakaliit.
15. Roll to attack.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
23 to hit.
Hits.
What did it? Wait lang. 8. 8 damage.
Okay. So with 8 damage, it again like unleashes a very shrill shriek while Ozzy is inside its mouth.
It's deafening. Kada mo maka-attack eh. Level 5 naman.
Okay. Another 60. 24 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage.
Okay, so another slice. You see it like you now notice as you continue slicing, you notice that within its like meat, there's something glowing inside its belly. Something
Am I
green
near-
is like, huh?
Am I near the belly na part?
Yeah. Like it's in front of you, like you're trying to slice through it, and then you notice that there is something green glowing inside it.
Bonus
Okay.
action.
So after
Bonus
Maki's turn, I think those
bonus
are 2 attacks, no? 2 attacks plus bonus action. Yeah, you still have a bonus action.
Bonus action ako.
Level 5, naman mo ba?
Can I perform a flurry of blows inside the green part?
Sure. You can try. Roll to attack.
23. 23 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Oh, okay, wait lang.
Flare blow muna.
Flare blows 13 plus 7.
20.
20 to hit.
Is it a nat 20?
Just
30,
regular.
20. So yun,
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay, 6 and an 8. You inflict 14 damage. It streams out in pain. You can't get through the meat yet, but yeah, you notice that the glow is getting brighter as you punch through the stomach. At this time, as it screams out in pain, one of those bird creatures fly towards your area.
Why?
Why?
You there? Chill, man. Chill.
It uses all its actions to move towards you. And now you notice that these are harpies. It looks like people with wings. And it feels like it's probably worshipping the sea creature. Okay, after your turn, Tanuki.
Okay. I'll try to use my whip. Will it reach back kang Ozzy?
You will use your
Whip.
Your whip is
Babot
20
siya.
feet, di ba?
Mm.
He's gonna kill you.
20 feet
Mabot.
reach. 10 feet reach. You need to
20
go
man.
nearer.
Did I? Sige, I will go near the bow.
Don't worry, I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
probably from here. It's a targeted attack if you try to whip Ozzy. It might damage Ozzy,
Okay.
but you can do it if you want.
No, I will try to whip na lang
The harpy.
the harpies near me.
Okay. The harpy is around 20 feet away. You could try to get up the boat to try to hit it.
Okay. Sige, go.
Make a strength check.
Fine. Napagpasahan mo si boss, ano?
16.
With an easy enough, you get up the boat and try to hit the harpy. Roll to hit.
Drain away.
We don't heal.
10 plus... Wait lang. Ang weapon.
I can send
Wait lang.
blood into his blood. Interesting. Very interesting.
Ay, D4 mo whip, no?
Yeah.
Drew, D4 dahil, no?
D4, but pwede siya you can grapple.
Release.
If successfully hit, grappled ang creature.
Okay. 4.
You rolled 4 to hit?
Oo.
To hit pa.
Ay, to hit pa. Okay. Sorry.
Hindi ka galimot sa hit. Hit sa.
5. Wala siya na hit.
You weren't able to hit the harpy. You still have a second attack. Kay level 5 naman you have a second attack and you have a bonus action.
Attack at once.
17.
You successfully hit the harpy, and then the harpy was currently grappled by you. It gets whipped towards you. You still have a bonus action. Roll to damage the whip damage.
Roll to damage. 4.
Okay. 4 plus your dexterity.
8. 8 na 4 plus 4.
Okay, 8 damage. So you notice that you were able to whip the harpy on its leg and you pull it towards you. It's currently beside you right now. You still have a bonus action.
May upgrade.
You get 2 attacks and 1 bonus action.
11.
You're going to try to what?
Try to attack.
What are you using? Your sword?
Ang whip na ako gamiton. Pwede ba?
Oh, dili. Currently, kinaka-whip siya around you. You can detach the whip,
sige.
but it's going to remove it from its grappled state. You can use your sword to
Sige,
try
I
to
will use my
slash it with
katana
your
na lang.
other hand.
Sige, I will use katana. 11 ako na roll.
To hit, you aren't able to hit it. You're trying to grapple it and to hit it with your 11 ang armor class. Yeah, you just hit.
Here. Okay.
Roll to damage.
5 plus 4, 9.
With a 9 damage, yeah, you sliced the harpy. You sliced its wings. It's one of its wings. Currently, it's having a hard time to fly.
Good job.
Okay, so good turn. Now it's Professor's turn. What's Professor going to do? Oh no, what am I going to do as Professor? Probably, I think RB would like to help open the bag to make sure that the child is okay. That's his first action. So he's able to open the bag for the child, and then he's going to cast Eldritch Blast as his bonus action towards the creature. Towards the creature or towards the harpy? Well, it's got Ozzy in its mouth, so it's going to attack the creature.
What's happening?
The professor hits with his Eldritch Blast. You notice that this is the first time that the professor was able to cast Eldritch Blast on the creature.
First time you hit anything.
This is his first warlock spell. It's again in an Eldritch Blast. It will. I can roll twice.
Yeah, level 5. So, ano siya? Mag-roll ka to hit twice, then that's a 1d10 force
No, he's not level 5 warlock, so it will just roll 1. I think this is just 1. No, it's just 1. 1 blast. It takes 4 damage. The creature winces, but it's okay. Okay, so that's Professor's turn. The child was able to get out of the bag. It's currently cowering at the bottom of the boat. I have to roll. Or it's turn.
Turn sa monster.
Okay, now it's Grunty's turn. Old Grunty will try
Is that the
to.
monster?
Ay, pagsakit sa
Oh, sorry,
dulugan.
sorry.
It's the
Ang monster
monster.
you take
It will
22
try to
damage.
swallow Ozzy.
You take 22 damage at the start of your turn.
Oh shit! And then I'm going to have to. It's gonna take 20 damage, right?
22. 22.
I think its first move is to try to move away. It's going to move here. Away from the cloud. With Ozzy in its mouth. It shrieks in pain as it got hit by your ghostly daggers. And it will try to swallow you now. 22, right? So I need to make a concentration strength save. With a 14, it works. Yeah.
Wrong.
Okay. Ozzy, you are currently swallowed inside the creature.
Can I do
You
anything?
are inside its mouth. You can make a strength save at your turn to try to escape its mouth. Currently you take acid damage as it tries to devour you.
Wala siya.
Ozzy the Valiant.
Ozzy takes 12 damage, acid damage.
Can I use my reaction to lower the damage by using cutting words?
Dili mo siya attack.
Mulagi? But I don't know.
It's not an
I haven't-
attack. You take it. Ozzy takes 12 damage. You feel the acid burn your skin as you are currently inside its gullet. Okay, so that's its first action. Its second action, it will try to attack Samuel with its tail strike. I rolled the 2, 17. 12. Doesn't hit you.
Don't you have any attack?
Okay, so that's Granty. Okay, now it's Samuel's turn.
Alright.
So I'm gonna use I'm gonna hit with the spell na kuan, branding smite. Wait lang, sorry.
Okay.
Uh, 21.
Yeah, with the 21, you're able to hit the tail.
Yes. With the branding smite, ang branding smite is bonus action na din siya, sorry. Bonus action na din siya, sorry. So, ito yapon, then I'm just gonna hit with a regular sword. First attack. Okay lang ba mag-start ang bonus action?
Huh?
Okay lang mag-start ang bonus action before sa action?
Yeah. Yeah, any order.
So, for my first hit of the dagger, that's 3 plus 2. 13, 11 plus 2,
Yeah, that
13.
hits. That hits.
Okay. So, since nana ko yung branding smite na imbued sa akong kuan, sa akong strike, I have another 2d6 damage. So, 13. Ang sa hit, ang damage sa sword is 6 plus 2d6 na causing sa branding smite. 2d6 na radiant damage. 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 9 of 11.
Total is
11 per 11.
11
11
damage.
plus extra attack. Wala din ako na extra attack ganina. So, extra attack na ako na melee attack is 16 plus 21 to hit first.
Okay.
21 with another 6 na damage sa basic lang na sword na hit plus 2d6 sa radiant sa akong kuan branding smite.
So pila total? 11 plus
11 ito initial plus 6 plus 5, 11 plus 14. So 11 plus 14. 25
so 25 total damage.
radiant damage.
Okay, so you smite off like a huge chunk at the side of its tail. It screams again and it alarms like a couple of harpies at the side. Yeah, with its anger, it tries to stoop towards you. It's going to reach over through the boat and tries to attack you with its whiskers. For its, it's going to use its it's going to use its legendary action to try to hit you with a 20 to hit. Be, ano man to? Okay. You take 17 damage as one of the lights. As you strike with your light sword, one of its lights looms down and tries to like hit your face with its big orb, and it hits you with a 17 points of damage. Okay, so after Samuel, wait, kano sa ganyang harpy gisulod ganina? It's before Tanuki. It's after Maki. Okay. Now, two more harpies are alarmed and it moves towards you. It uses all its actions to move forward. That's its turn. Okay. Now it's Ozzy's turn. You are currently inside its like throat and you are drenched in acid. What would you like to do?
I feel for any soft spot or na napay murag area na na hole or na light na nakita. Like is
Ah,
there like
um, I think when you were swallowed by it, you were swallowed head first, diba? So probably 30 feet, 20 feet from you, you could see, 10 feet from you, you could see like a rock, a gem, a green gem that's glowing. And yeah, you notice that that area, its meat is currently like getting thinned out because of Maki's attack.
can I try to like slither towards there?
Okay. I'd like you to roll a strength check because you're trying to do something athletic to move towards it.
This is like slimy, so there's
Maki, sorry.
it's slimy inside, so like there should be like maybe advantage sa pag-move.
What am I rolling?
Eh, it's not contracting man, di ba? I mean, he's trying to swallow Ozzy, so of course, peristaltic.
Yeah, sige, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you that it's advantage because of the anatomical digestion process. Since we're
What am I
doctors
rolling?
here, we know that the movement is going to orad in an orad direction.
I rolled a 19 plus 1 for strength.
Yeah, Ozzy, you noticed that this gem, it's around, it's palm sized, probably palm sized green gem. I'll show it to you. Did I put it here? I think it's here. Oh, it's circular. This is a circular green gem that's currently glowing. It's within arm's reach. Are you going to use your action to get it? You're
No,
currently there.
I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level to the soft part, including the gem, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna try to blast open with a Thunder Wave sa iyang stomach. Yeah.
Given that Maki already weakened the area, I'll give it to you.
Okay, I will roll. Yeah. Not a good roll.
With Thunder Wave is a
thunder damage.
I need to say I can't save, I guess, because you're currently inside it.
Yeah.
That's the no, that's the beauty of it.
That's beautiful.
Then that's 16 thunder damage to the stomach.
It's 2d8, no?
Yeah.
Add another d8 because it is lightning. It's thunder. It's electricity. And I have a feeling you're frying it from the inside, so it's gonna be very painful for it.
1d8 lang additional.
Ah.
So that's another 8, so that's 24. And yeah, I guess I will grab the gem as I'm doing that.
For your bonus action, I'll allow it. The gem is on your person currently.
Yeah. And I'll just say, release you overgrown shrimp. And
how much on total?
28 points of thunder damage.
Oh shit. you're currently frying the inside of the creature. It's starting to smell like panga, like fried fish.
Did the area open up?
Yeah, with that, it's already you were able to open, so you're only probably next turn you can jump out. Since you already used your movement, Manggod, to go towards the gem, so I'm giving it to you. You have the gem, and then currently you're in the opening, moving out. So that's your turn. You have a bonus action, right? Please save. Do you need to save for?
Yeah,
You
nag-roll ko ganina for the acid damage.
concentration.
Total that 20.
Okay.
But just,
Okay.
wala, diba? There's
So
not
good
there.
turn. It's currently Maki's turn. You are on the other boat.
Is the monster still alive?
It is. It's still alive, but it's screaming in pain. You see sparks of electricity erupt on its mouth as Ozzy casts thunder wave within its throat.
Within the hole, I just go, "Rah!"
I see Ozzy's mouth like a newborn baby.
I think you see
Doing
Ozzy
that.
like trying to meow.
So what I do is I hack it further to make it a bit bigger.
You're
Maybe
moving towards the other boat. Jumping towards the other boat. Kindly make an acrobatics check as you jump towards the other boat and not like lose balance.
17.
Yeah, you successfully jump towards the other boat and yeah, you start slashing at it. Try to avoid Ozzy. Roll to attack.
$16 to attack. 7 hit. Ngayon, ang second is 19 to attack. 8 damage.
Okay, so 7 plus 8, you with a total of 15 damage. Yeah, it's still alive, but yeah, it's like probably its throat is already slit.
Bonus
Ozzy
action,
can
I'll try to
safely
pull
jump
Ozzy
out.
out. Bonus action,
good.
I'll try to pull Ozzy out. Can I do that?
No. I'll say no. I have a plan. I just don't worry about me. Just keep slashing. Just
Yeah,
keep
I think you need an action to do that.
An action, okay.
I'll be fine, Eric. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I'll be fine. You can do this. Yeah, probably because if you're slash, probably half of Ozzy is already out. Probably like nagawas na up to his like chest. He was able to climb out.
I feel like I've been born again.
You're born again.
I think that ends my kwana.
Okay.
That's my
So after Maki, one of the harpies tried to attack Tanuki.
Kasi professor sa mga kan. Like that. The professor.
Professor?
Yeah.
What about? The first attack goes wide, it doesn't hit. Wait, +3. Doesn't hit. It tries to claw Tanuki. The second attack is a 15 + 3, so 18 to hit. I think that hits Tanuki, no? Tanuki gets 7 damage. The second one goes near Tanuki as well, tries to attack Tanuki. First attack is a 16. What's your armor class?
16.
Yeah, hits. 7 plus 3, 10. Second attack is an 11 plus 5, 16 again. Okay, Tanuki, you get a total of 16 damage.
16.
as both tries to attack you. They're both on the boat now. Okay. Tanuki, it's your turn.
Okay,
You're
I'll try
currently
to
you're currently holding your whip in one hand. One can't like get out, and then you have your sword on the other hand.
sige, I'll try to activate manual Crimson, right?
Okay, so with your bonus action, your sword starts to glow.
5.
What type of crimson right?
Lightning,
Okay, so
thunder.
electricity starts to erupt on your sword. Okay. Lo.
Sige, matak na ako. Gusto mo, gamay na ako lang.
Matak na lang
Isa
ka?
lang. Matak na lang ko.
Okay, so roll to attack. So that's your bonus action. You have 2 attacks to hit the harpy.
12.
Sorry?
12.
12. Wait, gina-add ba nimo imong proficiency o imong dexterity ana?
Wala pa man?
Kasi ganina ra
Ay,
kagahit.
isa lang.
So maka-roll ka og 12. Add your proficiency which is plus 3. So 15 plus dexterity
Okay.
nimo is
No,
plus
naaday.
4. So 20 siya total.
Okay.
So you're able to hit on your first hit. Roll damage.
4 plus Crimson right, so 9. 9 tanan. Ay, di ba pa? 9 plus 4 sa dex. So, 13.
Nag-minus na ka og Crimson Right damage mo, no?
Oh, nag-minus na ko. 5 man.
Okay. So 13 damage. You successfully hit the chest of the harpy and it's currently burned. It's still alive but almost dead.
Another attack, no?
Yeah, you can roll another attack. So D20 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity.
15. 15 plus...
Yeah, it hits.
Plus
11 naman lang armor class. Roll for damage.
6 on damage plus 4, 10.
Okay, so you
That's fine,
decimated one of the harpies. It burns towards the bottom of the boat. The harpy that is attached to your whip. So currently it's dead. It falls down into the boat and it dies. Okay, so that's your turn. Professor, what are you going to do, Professor? I will... Wait lang. Professor will... Saan man yung mga spells eh? How is Hakan doing? How is Ozzy doing with life?
Barely holding on.
Barely? It will cure wounds, Professor will try to reach out to Ozzy's face. It moves forward. It tries to reach out onto Ozzy's face. And Professor will cast Cure Wounds. What does Cure Wounds do again? I forgot how to be a cleric. 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. 5. Ozzy, you will gain... I rolled a 5 plus 6. Ozzy will gain 11 hit points. And then the Professor will cast Eldritch Blast again towards the Harpy. That's near him. That's flying towards him. And he doesn't hit with a natural one. Okay, so Ozzy gains 11 hit points. Now it's Granty's turn. Ozzy will take acid damage. Ozzy, you take 12 damage. 12 acid
Mag-take pa,
damage.
mag-take pa siya 22 hit points ng fish from the dagger.
Is he
Huh?
still in the dark?
No, it's
Hanap
not.
sa dagger.
No.
No.
It moved away during its turn.
Possibly.
And then,
Parang concentration sa dagger.
what is it going to do? Don't try to attack Maki, I think. It will use its tendrils to try to attack Maki because Maki has been dealing a lot of damage on it. With a 20 to hit.
Not 20.
No. I rolled 10 plus 20. 10 plus 10.
I use my reaction again to try to use cutting words. I mean, I'll just poke his wood. Para masakitan siya. I'll poke it para masakitan siya. And that's a -6 to hit.
-6. So it lessens. Yeah, it doesn't hit Maki. But for its second attack, did it punch Ozzy? No.
Punch himself.
It might punch himself. I think it's stupid. I think it doesn't like.
Ang ulo ba yan igawas, di ba?
Like, I'm planning to punch your head, but I don't think it has that. It will try to bite Maki. With a 23. Maki, make a strength save.
That's 20.
Nice. So you weren't able to be grappled, but you're damaged with a D10 plus 7. Maki gets 16 damage. So you got bit on the shoulder, but with your agile movement, you weren't grappled by its mouth. Okay, now it's Samuel's turn. Before Samuel's turn, it's gonna use its legendary action to use its tail against Samuel again.
What's the damage again? 11?
Huh?
11 damage? Okay, Maki.
16 damage. It's 8 plus 7, so 15 damage. It will use its legendary action on its turn before Samuel to try to hit it with a tail attack. With a nat 1, it doesn't hit Samuel.
Yay.
Okay. Samuel, it's your turn.
What's the position of the fish again? The head?
Huh? Its head its head is near you.
So can I, with my previous athlete still going on, can I climb towards its head?
You're going to climb its head?
Yeah. Or
Wait, I think it just tried to bite Maki, so it's not in front of you currently pala. So you need to move towards it.
Or grab whatever I can.
You can move up the boat if you want. And try to jump. Sige, roll an athletics check with advantage. Let's just say you want to ride it.
Get a nat 20 on my first.
Okay, so with your nat 20, you jump off from the lake with your very athletic kick. You jumped up and tried to what? Are you going to go enter its mouth, or are you going to try to ride?
I'm just gonna try to ride on the back of its head and hit
Okay,
hit
so
madly on the head of the fish. Just kind
Samuel,
of
avoiding all its tendrils, like jumps up towards the back of its head. It's currently in it. You're currently at the back of its head.
yeah, I'm just
You're
gonna
riding it.
just madly stab the back of the head.
Okay,
So for the
while it's
first
moving, try to roll to attack.
attack is 5 plus 11.
11 doesn't hit. I
Uh,
think due to the movement of its head, it's not going to hit. Probably you're still. It's like you're riding a bull. You're having a hard time as it's squirming. Its head is squirming.
next to attack is um 13.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Lowered na imuhang AC since you are basically on its back. So yeah, you hit for your second attack.
To hit for the damage of the first sword. Basic sword is 6, 7 plus the 2d6 akuan sa um from the spell is 5 plus 6 or 11 plus 7 is 18.
18. So with an 18 damage, you slice its back. Currently, both the front and the back of the neck is currently it has an open already. So 18 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still alive, but it's barely holding on. You still have a bonus action.
Bonus action. I don't have any attack.
Okay.
Attack na bonus action. So
I'm
I'm gonna
currently
hold.
it's the harpy's turn. The harpy will move forward to try to pester Samuel, I think because you're attacking it from the top. So it will fly towards its head to try to scratch you. Okay. So they will use their multi-attack on you. First attack. With a 20, a dirty 20, you take 4 damage. Second attack,
Sorry, Ali, wala ko yung reaction.
21 to hit. You take 3, so 7 total. For the next harpy, it will try to attack you as well. 20 to hit. Grabe sa plus 10 eh. No, plus 3. No, 13. It doesn't hit, sorry. So 7. Next is 16 plus 3, so 19. Plus 4. Plus 1, 5. So 7 plus 5, you get a total of 12 damage on this turn.
Mag-roll ako sa concentration sa kung on my what's that on my searing smite and bending smite.
Did you maintain?
Kasi i-add sa roll gani sa mga
Total of 12, you just need you just need to beat half. Ay, 10, basic of 10.
sa kung gi-roll to is 6 na ko, do I add something to that?
Constitution.
Cons.
Cons. So you need to beat 10.
My constitution is do I need to add proficiency or just straight cons lang?
It's a con save. Unless proficient ka sa con save.
So 9.
Okay, you lose your concentration. Okay, so after the harpies, it's Ozzy's turn. Ozzy, the creature is like slowly moving now. It's like it's barely moving or hanging on. What are you
I
going
am
to do?
to turn away And I'm gonna tell guys, check this out. And I say, it's going
I
down.
can imagine Ozzy. It's like half Saiyan body is like out. So you look like a mermaid, a merman.
I will try to wriggle in, and I say, I'm gonna sing. It's going down. I'm yelling thunder, and I'm gonna go thunder wave at level 3 again, and do it like from a blow another hole the other side, and that's going
Okay.
to outside.
So roll for your damage. That's auto damage, right?
I think I don't know. You can save, but like I'm right there.
I'm not going to allow him to save because you are basically inside the creature.
Yeah, that's going to be 22 thunder damage.
Okay, so how did you kill the beast?
I just I sang and from my huh? So as I sang the song with the thunder's boom, I burst out like where I flew 10 feet above the air and went into the water and just laughing.
So I can
Like a,
imagine Ozzy just emit a wave of thunder, like as you like pop out of the creature, something like that.
yeah,
And you basically have the creature, like its head falls down, like na half gid ang body niya from its snake-like body. And the creature perishes and dies.
I just
I
laughed.
think it's going to fall on the boat. So I guess the boat will get crushed and you will fall into the water along with Arabella.
Oh, don't know.
The one from the south.
This girl. Ano cancel out po siya?
Oh, nabata diba?
Detach.
Wala na nabata.
So the child is swimming along with all of you. The harpies are shocked as you attack the creature. And then they fly away. They try to fly away. Are you going to allow them to fly away? That's the question.
I I shout, leave no one alive.
I grabbed the kid. As we tried to
Where's
swim towards the boat, the nearest boat.
it's still yeah, it's Samuel's turn pa pala. Sorry. So that's Maki's turn. Samuel, what would you like to do? Like the harpies are currently these harpies are flying probably 30 feet and you are in the water. You fall on the water.
Oh, I can't make any. I don't have any. I just swim to the nearest boat.
Kindly
Oh,
make
no. I think from my distance, I will open my jaw. Then a burst of lightning will fly towards the nearest harpy. I will use my draconic ancestry to
it's a straight line,
spell
no?
blue light straight line.
You might hit just one of them. Okay, ano man, dili man siya. It's not fanning, so I think it's just one harpy if you want.
Yeah. So it's a,
This one?
it's a DC. It's a they make a save
DC what?
of 8
I did
plus
good.
You did.
8 plus 6 14.
Take one shot na kaya. Tapos na ba siya naman siya?
I rolled
Time to retire.
This is going to record.
a 5 plus 6 is just 11. Ano? Now, I failed. So one of the harpies gets attacked, gets damage.
6 plus 4, so 10 damage, lightning damage.
The one harpy gets like zapped while flying. It will try to maintain its flight. No, it falls down to the water. So this harpy falls down to the water. It's beside you right now.
Then, some extra, I'll swing my sword towards it.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Before that, can I, I'll make a...
Wait, yung
sige lang.
Dragon Breath is an action, no? Delete bonus action.
Yes, an action.
Action. Okay, so you still have one action and one bonus action.
So, one action I'm going to just straight for attack. 7 plus 13.
Yeah, it hits.
It
Its armor
hits.
class is 11.
9. That's 9 damage.
Okay, it's still alive though. You're able to snip one of its wings. Okay,
Yes, sit on top of them.
so one of the harpies will try to attack Tanuki. One of the attacks doesn't hit. Tanuki gets 3 damage, Tanuki, as it scratches your face. It will use its action to try to leave. You have an opportunity to attack. Would you like to attack?
Dying naman ko.
But are you going to attack?
I'll just hide na lang.
Huh? You're just gonna
I will
wait.
hide.
You're just gonna stay. So it will
Stay na
use
lang
its movement to try to fly. It's trying to fly away. Okay, now it's Maki's turn. What would you like to do, Maki? You're in the water. You're going to move towards the girl.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to move towards the girl. And I'm going to move towards the nearest boat.
You're going to... But there's a harpy in the nearest boat. And then there's a harpy right beside you.
I leave the girl.
Pwede mo
The girl is swimming.
leave the
Surprisingly good.
Hold on, kid. I just tell the girl, hold on for a little bit. And I swim towards the nearest harpy. And I just try to put her head down with my thighs.
Oh shit. Okay, so you're going to do that. That's a strength thing, Maki.
With my
It's a
weight command. It disadvantage siya dapat like she's underwater with my weight on top. And I'm going to try to pull her hair. So I'm
Okay, so I'll give it to you. Sige, advantage. Make an advantage strength check. Athletics check. To try to pull down the harpy.
21.
Okay. I rolled an 18. So it's just a 19. So you were able to pull it underwater. Okay, so the harpy is currently struggling underwater. That's your action. That's your action.
A bonus action. Can I slit her throat? Didn't I know?
You can use your key point to try to.
I'll use an arm strike. Is it okay?
Yeah.
But it took her
Okay.
underneath water.
Yeah, let's just say she's grappled, so you have advantage.
19.
Hits.
19. Ayun, an arm strike. Ay, okay. Plus 1d4. 9. 9 damage.
Duha naka-attacks, di ba?
Maka-attacks na? Okay, so wait. So that's the
So 9 ang
first.
first damage. Give me your second. Let's see if you can kill it.
12 ang second hit.
11 naman yung armor class. Yeah, plus you're grappling it, so your advantage.
7 damage.
Okay, so a huge bubble comes out of its mouth and it stopped moving. So it's dead.
I swim away na yun.
You're gonna swim away?
I'm gonna swim away then towards the kid.
Okay. So you're with the kid right now?
Yes.
Tanuki. One of the harpies will... I think this will try to fly away. So it has 50 feet flight speed. And then the drunkard is just talking and asleep. The battle ended. The harpies tried to fly away. And this is where we're going to pick up on the next game. Okay, because it's already 12:30.
Yeah.
Good
And
fight, guys.
thank you so much. We finished another battle. So I hope you enjoyed this game. And wait, did I write stuff? Yeah, before we end, I would like to thank
Wow, natay
and
sponsor.
credits. Yeah, thank you so much for playing, guys. Thank you for the time. I'd like to thank first and foremost Owlbear Studios for this platform. James RPG Art for most of the artworks. Lunch Break Heroes, No Fun Allowed, and Reddit user Shadow Merchant for the stats of the fish, the monster, old grunty monster. So yeah, we're going to end the battle. We're going to end everything, and we will pick up from this part of the game next session. I'm not sure if we're going to play Witchlight next week. We might not be able to play Curse of Strahd. I'm planning to start a new campaign, and if you guys can pass me your stat sheets now, we can start.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to end. Thank you so much for the game. Thank you. Goodbye. Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, mana guys. Thank you for joining. Manata.
Great game.
Okay, may masa na ko.
Yeah,
Michi.
sorry kayo na late taghuman. Late man sa
Okay.
nag-start.
Lagi.
Started at 8:30 so sakto ra gyud siya.
Abi no, mamatay na si Ozzy. Manataw
Yun
mi gan.
na.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it
was
depends.
ano,
Actually, it depends on what you rolled. But you rolled high, so I think he was stupid enough to. Yeah, he was stupid enough to to believe you.
Itong kuan.
Ready bitaw ko for battle dadto. Case
Ay, ma-
battle result.
Lagi mag pila ko padulong mag dito ginakuan pag kanang like ginahamon pag siya ni ni Maki.
Ba? Which other bitaw ang RP ganina. Very good kay guys. Nice. Happy ka sa RP. We went to what I wanted to go to.
Na murag ako 11 na lang na live ganina. May gani kay gi-heal ko ni RP
Professor.
Yeah, useful kasi professor karon na game char.
kung dili siya gagamit log.
Uy, si Tanuki, pila na ang life ni Tanuki ganina? Pila ang
Trinoy.
life? Ha?
3.
Trina. Tagkong impact eh.
Uy, wala, in fairness wala pa na down sa inyo so far for the entire game. Wala pa na down, wala pa na zero.
Lisod kay if ma-down ko ato sa sulod sa monster.
Yeah.
Wala
Hapit
makasita.
na. Hapit na good. Kung wala, bitaw ka nag-try og gawas. I have a feeling na ma-burn you ka sa acid.
I was just gonna keep doing Thunder Wave until na magawas ko. Like, makita ko
3d6
fleshy
biya. 3d6 biya ang damage. So, ako good every turn.
4d6 kay gi third level to na ako.
Dili, ang damage acid ba? 3d6. So,
Ah,
you would have
mali.
been down if another turn pa within it.
Lagi. May nag-heal ko.
Imagine ko kang Tanuki nga nakasplayed lang siya sa bangka gana na lang.
Uy na lang. Uy, Ali, basi na pa kay duty.
Lagi we.
Thanks.
Good night na.
Yeah.
Uy,
Bye.
sandi bitaw ko sa
Good
inyong
night, guys.
stats. Ali, sandi ko sa imong stats.
Send ko.
Message din ta sa story if
Okay.
ever.
Bye. Good night,
See
guys.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.